All right, I've got a fun one for us today. We're doing some Wuthering Waves because I was farming over the weekend and I was just pulling for Augusta. And fun thing, I got Augusta in 40 pulls early from Hard Pity and won the 50-50, which for those of you who don't know, I've had a streak since I made my first account 2 years ago, where every single character I've pulled on, I've lost the 50-50 first try and gone to soft pity on every single one of them. So Augusta is the very first Wuthering Waves character that I've pulled early. First one. Yeah, crazy, right? 2 years and 2 accounts, and this is the only first time where I haven't pulled something hard pity or in soft pity. Kind of sad, but yeah, that's how it goes. It doesn't mean I have very much hope for getting Iuno, but we're gonna try today because I have 1 day left on the banner and I only have 1 shot. So let's make it count. Have the game ready. Give me a second. Make sure everything's good. I was talking to Shelly about like this VTuber stuff. Like, he was sending me some of the things where like people are making a lot of servers on Minecraft now, SMPs getting VTubers together, and I see a lot of stuff on my Twitter, and I'm kind of curious about it myself. I'm a little curious about it because, like, on one hand I'm like, could this be bad? Is there a downside to this? I mean, it's just, I don't have to organize any of it. I would just have to show up, right? And it could be possible that I make friends through it, but like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like if there's a downside to it. I'm not sure, but like I see so many of them, so it's like it is curiosity. I don't know what I think of those things. Maybe I'll do one. I don't know, because like it seems like they're just kind of trying to make friends, and I feel like I already have plenty. I don't need more. That's a good thing to say. Yeah, I don't need more friends, to be honest. Right now, nah. I'm pretty good with the ones I've got. I can already barely get my friends to like get together and do plans stuff. So like, imagine I add more friends to the group. Do you know how impossible it would be to get our collabs planned if I add more people? Oh my god. It'd be such a pain in the butt. Anyway, we are pulling for Iuno, so we can just start grinding away already. I think I'll tackle the side quests first and just do all the ones where I can get some gems. We're pulling in soft pity already. I've got us already. Oh, I have my tablet still up. We're in soft pity already, so I just need to farm up the pulls to get it, you know, or get a 5-star. Whoever's gonna be there. I hope it's Iuno. I hope it's Iuno. We're hoping, but it's no guarantee. I mean, Augusta did break the curse, right? She did break the curse. She's the first character that I didn't pull in soft pity. So, you know, and I got her early. Like, that was incredible. Oh, my heart was pumping so hard when I was pulling for her, dude. I'm like, this could be another lost 5-star, and it's like, I had to double up on a banner and spend all of my gems, and it's like, this is the exact thing I was trying to avoid with the second account. And, you know, it just, and then she showed up, and then I was okay, let me show you what she does. Actually, let's just go fight some stuff. I gotta show you what she does. I'm probably gonna pre-farm Iuno. Actually, I don't even know what Iuno needs. I don't even know what her ascension stuff is. Can I even figure that out before I have her?
While the moon cycles,
Yeah, you know, what do you need? You even... Oh, right, I can't see what she needs beforehand. Yeah, I guess you know what? I'll just wait until I get you. For now, we can just pre-farm Augusta because we already have her. Let's see, what's something you need, Augusta? You need residue. Okay, we can do that. Let me go quickly spend my resin, and I'll show you what she does. Not that one. Why'd you go to that one? Where is it? I think it's that one. There we go. And then we're probably just going to tackle the side quest, do a little exploration in Septimont, because I really want to explore Septimont. It's so cool. I did it once on my main account. I'm going to do it a second time on my second account. It's so fun. I love Septimont. I hope they do more with it, honestly. Every single time I'm doing anything. She's so cool. Oh my god. Alright, Augusta. Do what you do. You know what? I don't even need to do rotations. I'm just gonna use Augusta. I don't even need rotations. Why would you need rotations when you have Augusta? Who needs them? She's so cool. Oh my god. Use her ults. Come on. I'm killing them too quickly. I want to use her ults. Second stage? Nah, we'll see second stage in a bit. She does too much damage. Yeah, it's a neat thing. She has 2-stage ults. It's incredible. So the thing that I figured out with Augusta is that because she has a 2-stage ult, I tested out rotating while you're in like first stage. You can do that. It doesn't interrupt your combos. You can basically start on Augusta, get her second stage going, and then when you swap in, then you can do her ult, like her second stage ults, and do big numbers. So it's like you can actually prep. So basically what I'll do is I'll usually start with Augusta or Mon-Fri. Sometimes Mon-Fri, depending, because he does heavy attack damage boost. But I'll start with her. I'll proc her ults so that it'll start building, and then you can swap to other characters so that her second stage will be building while you're doing your rotations. So that when you go back to her, you can trigger the second stage, then activate first stage, and rotate again. So it's like, because you get your ult charge regardless of if you're using her or not. Ults build while you're swapped off the characters. I was worried that like maybe her ult is like Cardatheus, where you kind of want to be on her doing her combos to trigger it, but like it looks like you can just kind of. The hell's this teleport? Oh, this was one that I was struggling to find earlier. I couldn't figure out where it was. I'm just gonna leave it. It looks like you can just hit hers and swap off. Shelly is messaging me. Give me a sec. Hold on, I gotta answer a DM. Okay. Let's go. You know what? I want to do Septimont because it's probably the quickest way to get pulls right now for me. And then it's also the most fun. It's Septimont. We'll go to my favorite part. Okay. I think I have to do the nightmare bosses too. I could probably do those because those are also a side quest. Look at this place. So cool. I think I need to do a bit of the story to unlock the flags. I don't know. I'll have to look. Because that's what I want to do. If not, it's okay. I'll just explore normal Septimont. But the flags are where most of the pulls come from. So if I can do those, that would be neat.
Inferno. Feel my wrath.
Feel my wrath. She's so cool. See, why don't you join me, Yuno? I already have your girlfriend. I already got her for you.
To the lands afar.
To the lands of... Hopefully we get Yuno. I'm hoping it's not a standard character, because I don't really need one right now. It'd be nice if I get Yuno. I don't exactly get a second chance. I mean, she could go on banner again in the future. She probably will. But, like, I don't want to wait, you know? I'd rather have her now. What's this? Oh, the Vitrum dancers. Yeah, we can do that. These ones are fast. I'm still better though.
Nice
I'll take that. Nice, bro. Ooh, combat challenge.
Honor cannot be sullied.
Let's do this together.
It's neat that Wuthering Waves is tackling this like future / Rome aesthetic because, like, right as I was working on my model design and I had decided what I was doing, they released Septimont. So it, you know, would come as a shock to me to see the only reference I've seen on the internet of this idea being done already, besides me. I'm like, now I actually have an idea of what to do, you know, with my design. I have like some kind of reference or some clues as to other things I can do with like patterns and stuff because WuWa is doing it. It has been a moment, Venom. What you been up to? And Shelly's here. What's up, Shelly? Septimont! You got into volleyball? Never been into volleyball myself. Hurts my hands. They have to hit the ball so weird.
Call it precision. Worth the chase.
Shoulder injury? Oh, that sucks.
To the lands afar.
Hopefully you'll heal soon so you can get back to it.
Call it precision. A hunt isn't complete without
Yeah, so you're just kind of like lounging around, you know? We're pulling for a character today, so I'm farming for the pulls. So I'll just be kind of yapping at you while I try and farm them up. But we're in soft pity, so all we need to do is just do single pulls until a 5-star shows up, which I hope will be Yuno. Let's see, where are we at? Oh, we're at 13. Okay, so 13 by 5. That's 65. So we're deep into soft pity now, or getting there. Yuno, don't continue the curse. It'd be really nice if you were on my team. It'd be super cool. Bunch of Minecraft, because that's all you got right now. That's fair. Minecraft's fun. Are you doing anything mods? Like I thought about playing Minecraft myself because like I could build a server and it would be cool, but like, yeah. I feel like what I get out of Minecraft is not what most people get out of Minecraft. Most people don't do the crafting part so much. Yeah. You did? I don't know. He's chilling.
Roars of conquest.
Oh, come on. He should respawn, right? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, don't make me go all the way down there.
Fury boils. Inferno.
Stupid thing. Oh my god. No!
This is my
Get back here. My laptop just restart? What the hell was that? My laptop just restarted on me.
worth the chase. Call it
That was weird.
precision.
Well, I kind of need that to read chat.
Honor cannot be sullied. All blood.
Ult the wyverns.
Demand.
Ult the wyverns just because I can.
My valor
It's
never
overkill, but I don't
fails.
care. Why did my
Call it
laptop
precision.
restart? What the hell was that about? Apple Skin and Durability Hub. I don't know what those are. What do those do? Here, tell me what that is real quick while I try to figure out why my laptop restarted. Windows, was that you? You just being a butt? Holy could have been.
Faint's power.
Well, my chat's back up. There we go.
Still,
That was weird. It's
one
never done
that
that before.
commands attention.
Like it black screened and then it said your device ran into a problem, needs to reset, and it's like, okay. What do you mean? Durability hub shows the armor and tools durability on the side of your screen. Oh, yeah, that's the quality of life one. That's pretty neat. You know, I should have totally run that one on mine. I'm pretty sure there's one like that for Bedrock. Like there's some that are like that. Like there was the one that puts the torch in the offhand and makes it light up. I was like, that was super neat. Why is that not just a thing on Bedrock?
The blade most worn is often the sharpest.
It shows food saturation. Huh, okay. So you got like some basic
Call it
stuffs
precision.
just for, you know, quality of life. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, it's normally what I did.
hunt isn't
I
complete
turned
without
my
a
haunted
prize.
mansion into a
Call it
horror map though.
precision.
Like I did like a Silent Hill type thing. You know what my favorite mods are so far? Well, obviously the quality of life ones because they're just so big. But also the paranormal ones because it's a thing for like people
Call
to
it precision.
tell you kind of what the mod does,
Most
but not really. For the most part, they keep the mod pretty much random or, you know, ambiguous so that even the person adding it doesn't really know what the mod does. Which is actually a good thing because it's a paranormal mod.
Honor
It's supposed to be
cannot
scary. It's a horror mod, right?
Demand.
So like I added a few of them on my mansion map, and last time I played it, like a few things would randomly happen. It just stuff would just happen, and it's like, what the f was that? I don't know. Some mods are not normal either. Like some of the mobs I've seen in the map are, I don't really even know how to describe them. Just horrific, I guess, in general. Just unpleasant, you know, not that great to be around. And I don't know what part of, like what mod they're from. I have no idea. I don't know. Like I showed my map off, I'm pretty sure on one stream, like way long ago. And they're like, what kind of mods did you put in? I don't know, man. I just put in horror mods and they just do things. I don't know what they do. They're horror mods. They tell me kind of what they do and then they leave most of it in the dark for a reason. Because not knowing is part of the fear.
Honor
They're a
cannot
lot of
be
fun.
sullied.
So yeah, sometimes I'll just see shit in fog. Yeah, I made fog that is really, really close to you, like Silent Hill, so you can't really see things far away. You really have no idea, especially when it snows and when it rains, because the fog just gets even more dense, and it's like it's actually impossible to see anything in like that's not directly in front of you. It's great. And then I had like weapon mods, so I have more stuff, more weapons and things. Yeah, it's really neat. Because I play on Bedrock, all of my mods are through add-ons too, because of how MCPDL runs. It's fantastic. So I get a lot of the stuff that Java gets, but all of the benefits of being on Bedrock, you know. So I can have all that stuff and be on Bedrock now. And the neat thing about the add-ons is because the way they work, separate from mods, you're not running it through a third-party program. All of the mods that you do through Bedrock are read as add-ons. So if someone else is to play your map and doesn't have all the add-ons already or didn't install any of them, they don't have to. They just say, would you like to load this player is using these add-ons, you need to load them to play this world, do you want to load them? And it's like they'll just say yes, and it's like it'll just load all of them for them, and they don't have to do any secondary installation. It's great. So if I want to make a server on Bedrock, all I have to do is just put in whatever add-ons we want, and then everyone is just squared away pretty much off the bat, which is pretty sick. I love Bedrock. Most people who I am friends with apparently seem to be playing Java, which is unexpected, but you know, I have it. It's just the problem with Java is that I've never played it, and I play Bedrock because of accessibility, you know.
Worth the chase.
You got it? Well, yeah, a bunch of people came in before you and didn't think to try and take it, so. That usually happens. Modern for Java mode? Yeah. Yeah, I use MCPDL because it makes everything run through add-ons, much like Skyrim Creation Pack. And that means that anybody can load them, regardless of what ones I include, you know? So I can do whatever mods I want to do, and everyone has the ability to load them, which is pretty sick. Even consoles can do it. So like my ability to play with more people because of that is just really nice. It's worth it. Plus we have ray tracing now, so you know, so my map looks absolutely gorgeous. Is this where we pray to get Yuno? Yes. Yes, it is. Welcome in. Today's sermon, we are getting Yuno. We are praying to our goddess Yuno and hoping she comes home. We already pulled her girlfriend. We increased our odds of her coming home by a lot. How could she resist Augusta? I mean, I couldn't. Roman lady, yes. They're so... Watch this, Asuka. Watch this. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, did I get hit by one of their forward attacks? Oh, okay. I have to do rotations. Oh. Hold on. I have to actually, like, do rotations. No problem with tip on DMs. I know I'm not active in your server, but I know the rules about promoting. Yeah, if anybody ever gives you guys promotional stuff in your DMs, I'll just remove them. I don't ban them, but I do remove them. because I don't need them in my server. It's annoying to see in the server. It's annoying to see outside. And if I allow that stuff, I'll just have a bunch of art bots and stuff in my server, and anybody who is in it will just be berated by them. And I don't want that. No one likes that. Yeah, people always tell me when there's art bots, so I just get rid of them.
Leave it to me. Stay calm. Loading. I engraft you new.
Like, I don't have a problem with people promoting their own stuff, but like, be sensible about it, you know?
Burn! Feel my wrath. Testing output.
Conquest begins
Like, don't just openly do that shit. I don't know. It's better just like, there's so many spaces for them to do that. Why not just use social media and post your stuff there? Why you gotta go to a streamer's Discord, you know? Most people know if they're looking for artwork or commissions, they go to VGen. Like, most people already know where to look. They're talking to the wrong people. Especially in a server where the streamer makes his own artwork and overlays. I do all of my own work. So it's like they're advertising to the wrong person. They're a little weird. Like, I understand trying to find work, but like, you know, there's dozens of sites for that. I don't understand people that need to hop into streamers Discord to do it. Is it called network or is it being annoying? Like, you know?
Worth the chase.
I didn't get the dodges. Oh, hold on. I gotta do the dodges. Come get me. Come get me. Yeah, you can hit me, I swear. I promise. No, you can't. You're bad. Alright, time for them to all die.
Loading.
Is anybody else pulling for Iuno?
Fury boils. Inferno.
Yeah, I got Augusta early, so I'm like, wait, then I have a chance to get Iuno. Because I didn't have to double up on Augusta. And I got her early. Like, I actually have a chance to get Iuno now. So I'm like, well, shit. Now I guess I'm getting both. Winners win. That's what I'm saying. Damn. Is that 44k? I haven't even built you yet, Augusta. Why is it so... I don't know. And the sound design is incredible. What the fuck? Where'd he go? Oh. Why are you outside of the zone, dude? Maybe if I walk over here, they'll fly back up. Do you need to download it again? You know, you could. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Gotcha is fun when you have self-control. Oh, I saved it. Come here. Stupid bastard. Come here. Get in the circle, you dumb dragon. Oh my god. Come on. You moron. I think he's stuck.
Burn to ashes. As you wish. Testing.
Give it another try. Did you not like it? I mean, that's okay. If you didn't like it, don't force yourself to enjoy it. You can always just enjoy it through me, you know? I play it so you don't have to.
My valor never fails.
Fury boils.
You got the same feeling as Genshin? Initially, yes. You will get the same feeling as Genshin. Especially if you were doing exploration, if that's the thing you're playing for. Because the exploration in 1.0 is like the same thing. I'm not going to deny it. It is. And everybody knows that 1.0 and the story and the exploration was not good.
Hunt isn't
Everybody knows
complete
that. But
without
that's
the
why
prize.
2.0 is so damn good, because they took everything they did in 1.0 and then just didn't do it. They just changed everything. They went back and even tried to fix as much of 1.0 as they could. But like, you know, there's only so much they can do. They tried to fix it as much as possible. But like everybody knows that 2.0 is really when things pick up, you know? Watching it is more fun. Yeah, that's true. Lamb likes it? Yeah. Well, we like it because the combat and the true depth of all of things. And I like it because of the story and the combat as well. My favorite bits are the story, the combat. Because 2.0 story really, really was good. There's a reason why they got a game award for 2.0. 2.0 is why they got that. It entirely carried the game. Like, Septimonth's story was incredible. They're on a good streak too, because I think they figured out their writing style or their story that they like, and they're gonna keep doing it. It seems like they've got the right method down, so as long as they keep on this pattern of good writing, you know.
Precision.
The Aegon begins. Aegon's already here, in the form of a big old muscle mommy.
In control. Leave it to me. Loading.
Just take the gacha money and do more of the classic type of game. You know what I wish? I wish that AAA studios would take the gacha games and do what they do, but better. Like,
Nice trophy.
people just see gacha games as like, well, as what it is, because nobody ever tries to take that formula and turn it into something else, you know? See, this is why I'm like, okay, PGR and WuWa are both gacha games. They're both live service gacha games, made by Kuro Games. But Kuro came out and said that they are going to make a third project that isn't a gacha game. They're taking what they make from PGR and WuWa, and they're putting that into a third project, which is going to be an MMORPG, taking what we liked about PGR and WuWa and putting it into a third game. They're actually going to break the mold. It is some good news, right? And it makes me hopeful for the success of PGR and WuWa, because if they're a company that is willing to break the mold like that and challenge this this gaming market, then it tells me that they are very passionate and they know what they're doing. That's some good news for the developer, because I think that it matters a lot who's developing the game, you know? It matters a lot who's running the ship. The ship can be absolutely gorgeous, but if the guy running the ship is a dickhead, then nobody wants to be on it, right?
Loading.
I'd rather be on a sailboat with a good captain than a beautiful three-decker ship with an asshole, you know?
As you wish.
Conquest begins now.
That's why WuWa and, well, Kuro in general, most of their titles seem like beautiful three-decker ships that are run by a great team that actually listens. So the difference is that I think that Wuthering Waves has a lot of the same issues that Genshin does. It's true, they do, but the difference is that they fix those issues. Unlike Genshin, or unlike Hoyoverse, Kuro actually listens to the feedback that the players give them and does something about it. They don't just acknowledge it, they fix the things we ask. You know, we gave them deep critique on the voice acting and story of 1.0, and everyone hated it. It was like the worst, it was the worst backlash they'd ever gotten for anything. So, you know what they did? They turned it around so hard in 2.0, and they tried to patch up 1.0 so hard that they won a game award for it. The thing that they were critiqued so hard for, they won an award for in the second patch. They just they turned it on its head. They flipped right around. Impressive, right? That's the mark of a good company.
Sing of my
So like
triumph.
it feels good to be playing a game knowing that if there's problems, I can just acknowledge them and they'll actually get
One
fixed.
strike is enough.
That's why like I see issues, and instead of just feeling bad about there being issues, like if I don't like something, like I thought Augusta's design could have done better.
Leave it to me.
I like Augusta. I like Augusta. I told her
Loading.
clearly. But I think that even Augusta, so one of my favorite characters, could have been better. I think that there were more things they could have done.
Boils. Inferno, burn to ashes.
Like they went halfway with the strong, bulky warlord. They should have gone all the way, you know?
In control.
Like there were things about Septimont and the characters within it that I didn't like, you know? But it's fine, because if I ever critique those things, then I can just let Kuro know, and I can just say something about those problems, and then they decide what they actually do with it. But they at least acknowledge it, you know?
Leave it to me.
Like if I were to ever speak publicly about things that I don't like in the game, instead of getting harassed by the community, they're just going to go, yeah, I don't like this thing, or I do like this thing. You know, we just actually like, we talk about it. We actually have like educated conversation about things that we don't or do like. 45 streak, yeah. Just wait for him to lose it, Asuka. Just wait for him to lose it so like
Loading.
I think he would just die.
Fury boils. Burn.
So these guys are tough, aren't they? Level 100s. Even while I'm yapping, they haven't been able to hit
As you
me.
wish.
Conquest begins.
They can't hit me. I'm too quick. You can't hit me. I'm too good.
Sing of my triumph.
I'm too good for you.
Winners win.
Winners win.
Here it ends now.
Oh my god, she's so cool, isn't she?
Leave it to me.
All the ult animation in this game are so incredible. Have you seen Cardathea's, Asuka? Oh my god.
Burn to ashes.
You need to look at Cardathea's.
Samurai. We have a city to burn.
Hell yeah.
This is my moment.
One more? One more. I killed the other two. There's one more.
In control. Unmatched.
Get back in the arena.
Pathetic struggle.
What are you doing leaving the arena?
All blood. Chrysanthemum.
You didn't see that many? Oh, you gotta look at
Is
Cardathea's.
enough.
I can show you Cardathea's if you want.
Roars of conquest.
I love it. I love that sound.
Leave it to me. Worry not. Loading.
Yeah, do you guys know where that sound came from? Super
In
cute.
war with time.
One of my favorite games of all time.
Fury boils. Inferno. Silence.
Silence! Oh, I gotta show you Mortifi's sub voice.
Fight by my side. In one strike.
Die! There we go. God, I was fighting that one for so long. Thanks.
A hunt isn't complete
What's
without
up,
a
Grunge?
prize.
Lights and particles. Why are you throwing food at me? What's your problem? How much do you have? What did I do to you? Oh my god. Stop. Are you gonna throw all of your 21k at me? That's so much. Holy shit. This Overwatch player, this goober. Actually, I've been meaning to play Overwatch lately. Like I had that urge to play some of the watch. It seems fun right now. He's just throwing shit at me. The pies are stacking. Yeah, if you spam them enough, they do stack. Big changes, they saying? Big changes. Like what kind of big changes? New hero release. We know how that goes. Typical Overwatch. Big changes, they say. Was Overwatch ever fun? Oh yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Crunch, you remember 2017, 2018 Overwatch? Oh my god. Was that not peak Overwatch even still? Like that was so fun. I miss it. Like especially around Halloween when they were doing yeah, COVID Watch was beautiful too, yeah. Yeah, it was awesome. Because they would do weekly balance patches, you know? Oh my god. It was like the only time we ever got weekly patches. But like that period of time was peak. Player count was super high. The weekly patches. Every week there was something new. It was great. Obviously they couldn't keep that up, but like, you know, it doesn't mean that it wasn't incredible that they did it. Yeah, Oscar, you should see the game in ultra graphics. Obviously, I'm not running it with ray tracing, but like the game gets real hard to hard to play for super long with so many lights and particles and flashing, especially when I have HDR and ultra and ray trace on. I do that when I'm playing by myself, but oh my god. I don't know how I do it for such long sessions sometimes. Crazy. Yeah, I played like, I think 10 hours last night. Something like that. I don't know how I did it. I looked out my window and it was dark and it was 6 p.m. and I'm like, wait, is it 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.? It was Monday. I'm like, oh shit. I've been playing that long, really? I just played through the weekend. I did. I played all the way through the weekend. You're concerned about my sleep schedule or lack of it. That's only true on the weekends. My weekends, I don't have a sleep schedule. Monday through Friday, I do. My weekends are like that because I allow myself to just, you know, take it easy. Sleep as much as I need on the weekends, reboot. That's just how I reboot. That's fine. Hello? Why is there a... Why is there a chest in there? Can I even get that? How am I supposed to get in there? Oh, is it this thing? I forgot about this. Yeah, it's this thing. I forgot about that. I gotta find all the little mask things. Yeah, I don't worry about my sleep schedule on the weekends. Like I woke up at 2 today, which is like the latest I allow myself to wake up because it was like 6. So I did get like 6 to 7 hours of sleep, which is just perfectly fine, you know. That's fine. Bare minimum, I don't get less than 6 hours.
Nice trophy.
Nah, shut your mouth. I knew it was gonna happen. I can't avoid it. Why do they have to pick like the 2 most like popular numbers? Why? Why did we have to meme those 2?
Call it precision.
We say them often, so it's like it's hard to avoid it. so stupid.
To the lands afar.
Ugh, the brain rot.
Call it precision.
Where's the third one? I'm looking for the little mask. Oh, there it is. I see it. Figures. It's on the other pillar. Wham!
Worth the chase.
Here we go. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's just start tracking some of this stuff. Ooh, yeah, give me the Dream Patrol. I like that one. Yes, give me that. I want to beat up a boss. Which one is that? I think that's Morning Aches. Take that. Grab those when you see them, because they're annoying to find. You can't track those. Get the teleport crystal. Boop. Listen to what people are saying. No. I have a boss to kill. Roman warlord. She's so cool. I love the Roman aesthetic. Like, I've been waiting for a Roman inspired city in a gacha game like this one for so long, and it's so fitting that it's WuWa that does it. I live in a great time period. I do. Because as sucky as the world is, at least I get to play a Roman city, and I've got Augusta, and I've got WuWa. Like, I'm just saying, you know, it almost is worth it just because of that. I got coffee. I got goobers in chat. What a time to be alive.
Honor cannot.
Stay calm. Loading.
Or is it's the Kelpie? God damn it. I don't want to fight the Kelpie. Yeah, I'll beat him up anyway.
Diminish.
Yeah, just wait for Iuno. It's gonna get, like, really hard to follow. It is. Once I have Iuno and Augusta's animations together, it's gonna be kind of hard to track. Even for me. There's a lot that's going to be going on, but it's going to look amazing. Yeah, Yuno's animations are just as good as Augusta's, you can imagine. They're insane. Probably some of the coolest animations in the game. Oh, a crit rate, or a crit damage piece. Thank you. I'll take that. Yoink. I don't know who my favorites ult animation is. It might just be Augusta right now. I've seen many ult animations. I think Augusta's has to be my favorite so far. It's hard to pick between her and Cardathea though, because oh my god. Yeah, do you want to see Cardathea's? I can probably load it up real quick and show you. I don't have her, but I can just pull up a YouTube video of it.
To the lands afar.
They're incredible. Like, the impact frames, holy shit. I didn't pull her because, well, I did want to. I changed my mind afterwards, but like initially I didn't pull for her because I'm like, I can't imagine the playstyle of constantly doing that. Like, I think my eyes would just not like that very much, you know? My brain would just get completely overstimulated with the fact that I'd be constantly ulting and like just so much animation, so many particles and impact frames and oh my god. It is semi-overwhelming, I will say that. It is. Sometimes I kind of wish I could turn them off, but like they're too important. Really? Is this what you're doing? Do you need a minute? Yeah. So yeah, you know what? While you have your little temper tantrum, let me swap to subbed so that Asuka can hear the Japanese voice, because my goodness. He went from cool to, well, you know. Is it just me? Is it just me? Tell me it's not just me. It's not just me. Okay, it's not just me. Why is he hot? Oh no, he's hot. Oh no, he's hot. Oh, here's Augusta's. I like the voice, but like, you know, it just doesn't sound right. Oh, check this out. Look what I can do. You can just aura farm with her. You can just Elden Ring aura farm with her. It's not infinite like Cardathia's, but yeah, I can do a bit of a walk. So when I have my ults out, I can just walk at the enemy and then beat the shit out of them. It's really funny. Yeah, this game is really good, and I wish that they that more games would look like this. Like, why is it? And there was a question that was asked during like another streamers that I was watching, where they were like, why is it that the open world gacha games look like this, but normal games don't? Why is it only the open world gacha games that can look like this? Why have we not tried this before? It's always the Eastern gachas that look like this, and they're amazing, and it's a free-to-play game. It's like, where do they get the budget to make the game look like this and run so well? How? They only have one other game, dude. They're using the money they got from their one other game to make this one. And we have some AAA studios that are making, like, well, High Guard. I mean, they said that those are breakaway devs. I guess that's different, but like, you know, we have Call of Duty. I'm just saying, like, why are we so hard pressed to make everything look the same? They prefer yeah. Like, hello? Look how amazing this looks. This game has some of the best combat I've played in any game recently. The fighting in this game is so damn good. Like, what am I don't know what to say. It's so fun. Everything is punchy, everything is flashy, everything is rewarding because it's actually difficult. It's not hard enough to be unapproachable though, you know? It's that direct between perfect amount of difficulty and being easy, you know? It's like the hard parts of WuWa, the hardest parts, the end game, are truly difficult. Like, I have some of the best teams built on my main account, and I still have a hard time beating them. It's not because I don't have the right team or the right stats or anything like that. It's because I'm bad at the game. Because that actually does matter. You can use just about any characters, anything in the game, if you're good. Like, that's why people solo stuff. I don't know how they do that. How do they solo bosses? You're not getting any of the bonuses of swapping, and you only have one character? Like, how do you do that? You have to dodge perfectly the entire time, and if you fuck up once, your run is over. Like, what? you can't use your wallet to overcome. Yes, you can. Well, the point is that you can do that, but it's not necessary. In Genshin and really any Hoyoverse game, they're all like that. You have to use your wallet, otherwise you're just not going to be able to clear any of the end game. Genshin is entirely like that. A lot of gachas are like that. It's not just Genshin, it's not just Hoyo games. Most of the gachas nowadays, it seems like, and I've played a lot of them, most of them are like that, where like you're gonna have to pull for specific characters. Even Dislight is not exempt from that. They have that same problem, and it's like the only reason I can play Dislight and, you know, beat everything is because I've been playing it for 5 years, so I have everything. But like for those who are starting now and they don't have any of the broken characters and they weren't there when they came out, you know, it's just like it's impossible for you to get anywhere because you have to get specific characters. But because of the way the polling system works, it's like if you don't spend money, there's pretty much no chance in hell you're going to get them in a reasonable amount of time. Uma Musume? I don't know too much about that one. I haven't played it. I refuse to go there. You can't make me play Horse Girl game, okay? It's not going to happen. You can't make me. I'm not going to be the gacha guy. It's not happening. Why is this thing not letting me click on it? Let me click on you. Why can't I click on you? Hold on. Maybe if I walk away? Go beat up this mimic. Become horsies. No. Just for gold ship. I don't even know who that is. So I don't know why this thing is bugged. I might just have to restart the game real quick. I think it's bugged. Give it a sec. Gold ship. I hear that that one is not that free to play friendly. Like the game might be really fun and, you know, the roguelike aspect and whatnot. Like the gameplay is probably fine, but if it's not free to play friendly, I'm not going to play it, you know? WuWa gives us so many rewards that I don't even feel like FOMO when I'm missing certain events, because it's like, well, they're just going to do even more the next time. Like they're just going to do even more rewards the next time. So if I miss this one, not a big deal, right? The only reason I'm farming right now is because I want Yuno. But like if I don't do any of the events, it's like most of them go to permanent anyway. So if they're important, they're probably just going to be permanent, and you get all of the same rewards you would have been if you were active during the event. They don't reduce it. You just get all of the same stuff. So it's like I'm not afraid of missing stuff. Kitasan Black flashbacks. No idea what that is. But it sounds cool. Oh, you're re-rolling on characters. Oh god, yeah, re-rolling. Jesus. Oh my god. All my VTuber friends. May's happy about her video being or doing well. Yes. Absolutely. She put a lot of work into that one. She did a video on like how it feels to play Eternal Return, and it was a very cool video. I'll probably link it to you guys in my Discord. So I'm playing 1 week after that because you got burnt out. you you re-rolled on it and then you got burnt out. Yeah. See, the thing about most gacha games is that getting characters defines the experience, right? Because like, it's even true about WuWa. I'm not gonna lie, because I was playing Donjin for a while on my main or on my side account here before I got Augusta, and like I was just like groaning to myself. I'm like, man, I just don't want to explore right now because the combat's not all that fun. I don't like her gameplay, but I don't have a better character built, you know. Like I just, oh man, and I feel like I'm just gonna do that. It's gonna be the same thing it always is. I'm gonna grind for the character. I'm not gonna get the character. I'm gonna get upset. You know, I'm gonna get burnt out. But no, I got Augusta. I got lucky. But see, I'm still playing my alts account right now because I got Augusta. Because it changed the game entirely. Because your character you pull for defines your experience. But there's a difference between most gacha games and this one, where I feel like even if you don't get the characters you want, as long as you get some of them, which you always will because they give you enough rewards and the system is rewarding enough that you're going to get at least some characters you want eventually. Because they give you so much, you're gonna get some characters you want at least. And if you separate yourself from the need to get all of the ones you want, and you just kind of like shrug it off if you don't. Like if I don't get Iuno today, it's gonna suck and we're gonna be like, oh man, you know, that's rough. But like it's not gonna make me less incentivized to play the game. I'm not gonna be like burnt out because I didn't get the character. I'm not gonna re-roll on the account either, you know, just to get, you know. Because like I know if I really want a character bad enough, I can try again when they come back because they do re-rolls. And when the characters come back, typically, if I really want them, I'll just save for them, you know? It's a support card, like, oh, like a weapon. Oh my god, it wasn't even a character. Oh lord. What if they're limited? Well, no one really is limited. They come back eventually. Everyone gets a rerun banner eventually. They all get rerun banners eventually. This is a rerun. I'm pulling on the rerun banners instead of the main character that released, Morny. Morny released, but these two are just getting their rerun. So like that's why I'm pulling them, because like I want them now. You know, I got the chance to pull for them, so I'm gonna try. Because I really want Iuno and Augusta. They're my two favorite characters from like the last patch. Or just in general, I just really like the Romans. I do. The Roman aesthetic and their stories were amazing. They were. I just really like their personalities too. I'm attached to the characters. But like, I was having this discussion with Lamb, and he kind of agrees, where it's like, even if we don't get the character we want, it doesn't ruin the fact that the story is amazing. Like, I played For Lova's, right? So, little thing. Frolova is another one of my favorite characters. She has the most depressing story in the entire game. By far. Bar none. She's incredibly sad. Her whole character is tragic. I mean, you kind of expect that from a character that's modeled after a licorice flower. So, you know, symbol of death, anyone? Anyway, like, she's one of my favorites, and then I pulled for her, and I didn't get her. And it sucked. And I was mad at first, but I'm like, you know what? I'm still consumed by the fact that the character's story was so goddamn good. And it doesn't ruin the character's story or my experience of the character just because I didn't get them. You know? I still can enjoy Frolova. And you bet your ass I'm going to play her story a second time when I get to it. I ain't skipping it. You bet your ass I'm gonna cry a second time too. Because it was seriously that good. Oh my god. Can you stop hitting me? You mind? I kind of need the gems, sir. Also, do I have enough for a pull? I do. We have some pulls. Oh. Okay, wait. Let me do the challenge first. We'll do some pulls. We have a lot of pulls, actually. We have enough to go to 70. Let me do this little challenge first, and then we'll pull. You know. We don't talk about you, no. Let's go gambling. The only thing I'm gambling is my time. Bam. God, she's so cool. I can't get enough of Augusta. I don't think this honeymoon phase is gonna end with her. She's so damn cool.
終わりにする。兵器入力星の歌よ。
Yes, there we go. Strong woman. Yeah. I mean, her entire personality is defying fate, defying life, living in spite of it. She was basically, without spoiling, she was the weakest person in the entire city. She was born with an unremarkable ability that everyone thought would amount to nothing. She took the fact that she had no family, no friends, no home, nowhere to go, and a weak ability, and turned that around and became the strongest person in the entire city. She runs the place. She went from the weakest, most unremarkable person to the person who runs this shit. Based. She lives in spite of fate. She takes fate and says, fuck you. I don't care what you think. You say this is gonna happen? I'll just walk down a different path then. If that's where this path goes, I'll just take another one. Or I'll just bulldoze right through it. That's the kind of character she is. Yeah, she's awesome. Like, who can't identify with that, or at least appreciate a character like that? Like, great motif. Classic. Classic character writing, and her story was really well done. She would have been peak video game character, though, if, like, she was wearing a bit more armor, maybe. Or if at least she had, like, a little more muscle in her arms, or it was just a little more defined, you know? Because, like, the rest of her body, she's got a big body, but she doesn't really have muscle. I wish she was at least a little more toned, you know, or just more defined. Or if she had, like, some scars or maybe some marks on her armor. Like, if she's a Roman warlord, she should look like one, right? She should have marks and things to show for her battles. She should maybe have medals somewhere to show all of the victories. She doesn't have anything to show that she's actually done anything, you know? The sword is a mark of that, but what about the rest of her design? Where are the things on her armor and her body to show that she's fought a lot, you know? She's the ruler of the city. She's a warlord, and her entire personality is defying life, defying fate, going against the tide directly as hard as possible. For a character like that, you would expect them to be tough, right? Regardless of if it's a dude or not. It doesn't need to be a guy. I don't care which one, you know? Either way, they're gonna be strong. A character like that needs to look like they fought many battles. That was the only pitfall, I think, with her character. Like, her voice acting is good. It's fine. Her story was stellar. I love it. Her design is alright. But, like, I think there was more they could have been doing, you know? It's not a bad design. It's just, I think there was more they could have done. It could have been even better. I thought that most of the designs this patch in 2.0, like, I thought a lot of the designs could have just been better. They were all good, but, like, she's the mold breaker, basically. She's the one that goes against everything that was set up for her, you know? Like, do the exact opposite of what she's told and beat everyone, the kind of character, you know? This is just raw strength. She doesn't use any, like, magical abilities or born talent to be as strong as she is. She earned it, which is something that most characters don't do. Most of the people in this game are born with abilities, and that's why they're strong. But her, she earned it. She's one of the only characters in the game that was born unremarkable and turned it into something amazing, you know? She used the strength of her will to overpower odds. Wish you could be like that. Me too. But it's inspiring, isn't it? It's a cool character. That's why like playing that story was amazing, because she's a foil for Yuno as well. They had a great dynamic going on between Augusta and Yuno. Amazing dynamic. I don't want to spoil a thing because I think that getting through 1.0, just skip through 1.0. If it's genuinely uninteresting, skip it, because it almost has nothing to do with 2.0 story. It gives context, but it's not important for you to enjoy it. 2.0 and 1.0 are like basically seasons of an anime. Or actually, no, they're like sequels. They're like one, you know, they're not even within the same show, I think. They're part of the same world. There's part of the same timeline, but they're so different that you could view them from completely different lenses. They're so far apart, literally oceans apart in the game. Like, they do connect, they do correlate, and many of the characters from 1.0 are part of 2.0, you know? They have something to do with it. But like, if it's genuinely uninterested, but you do want to see 2.0, then play for 2.0. You can even just, like, you can just skim through the first bit. That's the neat thing about the skip button. It doesn't just skip. If there's important things, it will tell you what they are. It'll just summarize that bit for you. Everything that happens in that bit that you're skipping. It's really nice. That's what I do for bits where I'm bored. Like, I just skip and I read it instead. I just skim it, you know? This challenge is annoying because the mage guy just sits there and spams at me this whole time, and I have to dodge. I have to dodge everything. It's super annoying. There we go. Augusta's got it. It's not the story, it's more the impending grind that I see coming. I agree. I think so too. Yeah, not everyone's a fan of the grind, which just comes down to like, yeah, you've seen him farm echoes. That's why farming echoes with other people is really fun. If you don't have the time for that, then I could see that would be a problem. Yeah, because you do kind of have to have the time. Although there is one alternative to farming echoes. There's one alternative. If you don't have the time to farm echoes, but you're still deeply interested in playing, WuWa is the kind of game where you can play for 16 hours in one sitting, or you can play for 30 minutes. It depends on how you want to do it, because there's things like this that gives you echoes, not a lot, but if you're playing for 30 minutes to an hour every single day, and you're just doing this, not only are you farming the echo XP, which is a very hard resource to get, it's very limited. You don't get a lot of it. So you can burn right through that shit real quick. This means that if you're just like, this is what I do on my main account actually. This tacit field right here is what I farm on my main account. I go to my main account before I do my side usually, and I'll dump all of my wave plate into this, and then I just log off. Done. I just do the combat. I get my echo XP. I get whatever like rejuve echoes I get out of it because I'm trying to build a rejuve set. But there's other ones like this for specific sets. So if you're trying to farm one, is it a good way to do it? No, it's not the effective way to do it. It's going to take you way longer to get the ones you want. But you can just do this while you don't have the time. And maybe when you do, then you can go take some of the ones you've gotten and maybe you can get something out of it. You know, this is a game where if you don't touch the late game or the end game, you don't even need to have the best stuff. You just need to have decent sets that you can farm most of the game, right? Like, if you can clear most of the stuff in the game, that's all that matters. You can play this extremely, extremely casually if you want. That's up to you. Because my main account, I barely build anything anymore. I kind of just farm this stuff so that when another character comes out, I can build them. But like that, see, that's what I'm talking about. It's like if I'm building for Ameth, then I just figure out what set Ameth wants, and then I go to the tacit field for it, and I just farm it. And then I'll have hopefully the echoes I need to just build her when she comes out. You know, that's what I do for most characters nowadays on my main account. It is a pretty decent way to do it. It takes me like I don't even know, not even 30 minutes half the time. Sometimes I just blaze right through that stuff. And because of the way the wave plate system works, if you miss a day, check this out. It stores it for you. up to 2 days. So you can miss 3 days if you're at 0 wave plate. If you're at 0 and you miss 3 days, all of that wave plate will still be there. So you could farm for 30 minutes every 3 days and it would still be effective. Yeah. It's pretty cool. So if you're wanting to play for like 20 to 30 minutes and you're still interested in playing, you can totally just do that. The grind can be hard if you want. The echo grind is not necessary. You don't have to spend a ridiculous amount of time sitting there farming them. The reason why Lamb is doing it is because of the reason why the rest of us are doing it. We're all gamers. We're all gamers. We love this game a lot. We spend ridiculous amounts of time farming it. We are trying to build our teams for the end game. We want to be as strong as possible, you know? We like the story. We play it for the story. We play for the combat, but we do also care about hologram. If you don't care about the end game, you don't need to worry about builds at all. Outside of end game, this game is not that hard. So you can build very basic stuff with very like trash sets and you can still beat the game. It's not that hard. It's really not. Besides, Asuka, if you want to beat bosses and you don't have the ability to beat them, just have Lamb come in and help you. just have him beat the bosses for you, you know? Go in and beat it together. Because all of the bosses can be beat outside of hologram and tower. Most of the combat can be done in co-op. So if you're really having help with the game, or if you're really having trouble with the game, just have him play it with you. Give it a shot, you know? Your face. Look, you can't get upset because he's just mad that you're better at ER than he is, and you've only been playing for however long. All right? You're just mad that every time you're not playing ER with him, he realizes how hard it is not having you there. All right? He's told me, I don't have screenshots, but he's told me when he's playing ER by himself, he feels bad because he's like, damn, is she really just that good? Because no, I'm not even shitting you. You know I'm not shitting you. You know I'm not. I'm being completely 100% honest. He did say that shit. He popped into chat one time and he was probably just kind of like partly joking, but it was very funny. I'm like, maybe she is just really good, dude. I don't know. Maybe she is, or just being in co-op makes things easier. I don't fucking know. Maybe you're actually just goated at ER, Asuka. I don't know. But like he was feeling it with ER because he didn't have his duo. He was sad because he didn't have his duo and he realized how hard the game is without his duo. Was wanting me to play, you know. Like, no, nope, not playing ER right now. Yeah, he did. He did. We know him too, because he'll be honest about it. You played a lot of MOBA? Well, I'll tell you right now, this game's a whole lot easier. This game's a hell of a lot easier. Like, I'm going to have my sister later today. I'm just going to tell her basically generally what my characters do. And then I'm going to say it's pretty much the same as Genshin. Go ham. Because I want her to try the game. She can't play it, but I do want to see... I want to show her the characters and stuff. And just, like, watch her reactions of some of the animations, you know? And the gameplay. So I'm going to hand it over to my sister later today. Not on stream, but, like... The game is so easy that I could basically just tell my sister generally what the buttons do. And then just say... It's the same as Genshin. Go ham. You played Genshin. You've played WuWa. Right? Like, pretty much. I mean, obviously, you know, that's an oversimplification of the combat in this game. But if you're fighting, like, with a decent team, and you got decent build, you kind of just steamroll.
星の歌よ。入力。
Too much, maybe? You messed up your wrist? How'd you do that? I also play some MOBAs every now and then. The only ones I play are ER and Mobile Legends. I do luck with Mobile Legends. I'm a mage main on that one, actually. Mostly. Well, no, I kind of rotate. Mostly I play XP lane, but fighter, pretty much. Search them in English? Yeah. I mean, ultimately, if you want to play the WuWa story and you're wanting to see the story, I can play it for you. I only just started Septimon's part of the story, so even if you just want to see that one, I could probably play it on stream and we can just vibe. If you want to see it, I can play it. It's way more fun if you do it yourself, but, you know. Like, you could just play it for the story and ignore the rest of the game. Honestly, genuinely, you could. You want to play this like a typical RPG? You actually could. Just ignore the gacha aspect. King insist? Oh, it's chronic. Okay. Man, that sucks. So it's not even something you did. It's just something you're born with. Is it ever treatable? You can't ignore Roman lady? Well, shit, Oscar. Just watch me play it, you know? It's probably more fun that way anyway. Hey, there's some games that people like to watch and some people that like people like to play, you know? I know how that is. I know how that is. I get it. I would just like to be genuinely honest about things that I like about a game and things that I don't, you know? That's what I do. There's a chance to damage your nerves. Yeah, that's true. If they did surgery on it, it's possible to fix, but it's a risk if they damage the nerves, which would only make it worse. That's why you have to kind of debate, like, if it's fine right now, you know? I mean, your hand is still functional, right? You still have all the functionality, it's just rough. Yeah, it's functional. So it's like, why would you, you know, possibly make that worse? You know? It's like, if it's fine right now, then you don't need to try and fix it. If it gets worse, then you probably will. I could see that. Mobility and strength are diminished. Yeah. It's like, I'm sure once you're starting to get older, it'll probably be worse then. But it might be better to do surgery while you're young. It's always better to do surgery while you're young. That's a tough one. Man, that sucks. Like, I had surgery on my, not surgery, I did, wisdom teeth, and they said that my nose, like my canals and my mouth are like basically connected. They're super, super close. So when I was getting my wisdom teeth removed, they told me that it's gonna be risky because my my jaw is so close to, you know, the rest. So like it was kind of risky to do. And I'm like, well, that's not fun. Just to get my wisdom teeth removed. But I did need to get them removed. Thankfully, it was very successful. Nothing went wrong. But, you know, that was not super cool. I'm like, I can't just leave them in, can I? Because they're fucking up my jaw. But there's a chance that it kills me. Great. Awesome. That's cool. Love that. Leave my jaw the way it is and have it get all completely messed up and have horrible pain my whole life, or a chance to lose it. That sounds fantastic. Well, thankfully it went well. But yeah, that chance scares people off of surgery. That's always been a rough thing. ultimately, you just do what's best for you. You know, if it's too scary and you don't want the risk, don't do it, especially if you can't afford it. I live in America. I don't know what not having hospital bills is like. I don't know what like not paying house money for a hospital visit is like. So, but I know your healthcare system is probably better than mine. So it's ultimately up to you. It is obviously better to get surgeries done while you're younger. But if it's not bad, and if they say that like it's not gonna get worse, then there's no worry. But if it does have the potential to get worse, then there's that argument for like, oh, it's very slow. Yeah, it is a process because it's not something that you just get done and then it's like done, like my wisdom teeth. You know, it's surgery. There's recovery process, there's all sorts of shit that goes in with that. Yeah, that is true. It's like, are you willing to do that for all of your functionality back, you know? I mean, what's the percentage of functionality here? 70, 80, 50? Depends, right? What's the scale of damage here? I mean, obviously it's not bad if you can still play games and stuff. Can't bend more than 45. Oh, well that's not terrible, right? Like that's rough, but it's not like the worst thing. It is. Right. Ultimately, I mean, I can say I would suggest it, but I'm not you. So, you know, that doesn't mean anything. Ultimately, I'm not the one that has to go through all of the recovery process. And I know that would suck. I can't imagine not having my hand for whatever amount of time. It's just annoying, yeah. Ultimately, the simple answer is get it fixed. You're gonna love getting it fixed, you know? Like once all of it would be done, having your function back would be insanely nice. But like it's a process, it's a whole thing. Is it something you're willing to go through to do, you know? You just say cut it and replace it with mechanical? For real. If Cyberpunk was real, you bet we'd have cybernetics. Like, absolutely. Nah, but here in America, we get all of the dystopia and none of the cybernetics and technological advancement. We just get all of the problems and none of the benefits. It's great. It's awesome. It's so good. Like, Cyberpunk 2077 is not supposed to be looking like a power fantasy. It's supposed to be uncomfortable and a warning about the future, but for some reason the US seems to be using it as a template. And unfortunately, they're not even doing the good bits. They're just doing the bad bits and just leaving the good bit out. So we just get all of the problems and none of the good bit. I don't get any of the flashy city or cool cars or cybernetics. I don't get any of that. I just get all the political issues and all the economic ones. Like, wait, you're supposed to get both. Well, I don't want it. If I can't have both, I don't want either. I guess they go hand in hand, right? It's getting very late, but you're having fun. Well, that's good. Hey, don't stay up longer than you need to, but if you can afford it, you know, there's nothing wrong with taking it easy. That's what I do on my weekends. I can't judge you. Yeah, I need to stream more late, huh? So then you can't use that as an excuse to stay up.
栄光は世が守る。抜かりはない。なかなかの実力だ。
Yeah, it's nice being in smaller streamers, huh? It is. That's something about like growth that I will always be worried about with my content. I'm like the comfy that we have right now. I don't know if that will change once I start growing, you know, even more. Like we're already on that path, so it's like I wonder where that's gonna take me, you know? How is that gonna affect my content when I'm talking to thousands of people rather than just 100, you know? Like how is that gonna go? If I stream later? Yeah, but you won't be able to use it as an excuse to stay awake. Don't worry. If I do more streams, I'll probably do it in the morning. Which for you would be like just daytime. Or at least earlier in the night. Like I'm already thinking of doing art streams on my Patreon. Maybe I'll do stuff on Twitch too. We'll see. I'm thinking about it. I'd have to do a lot more work though. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. We're farming for Iuno right now. Oh, you know what? I didn't do my pulls, did I? I got too cozy with the conversation. I completely forgot to even do them. You know what? Right on top of this pillar. Great spot, great view, you know. I got my muscle mommy. Let's just do them. Let's just rip it. Rip the band-aid off. We got 5 pulls. Surely she'll come home in 5 pulls, right? Yeah, we could just do them right now. I totally forgot to do them. My bad. I got distracted by the conversation. I forgot to do them. Yeah, I appreciate it, boss lady. What's up? Welcome in. Hopefully your follower luck will give me a better shot at getting Iuno. Please. Please. Bring her home. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Don't. You're gonna make me go to 80, aren't you? Don't do this to me, Iuno. You already made me do 40 pulls on your banner, and then I swapped to Augusta and she showed up. I'm just saying it's a little weird that you don't want to come home, Iuno. It's a little weird that you're being so bratty about it. Dungeon copy? I'll take that, actually. I'll take that. It's a dungeon copy. I'll take it. How's streaming going so far? I love it. It's awesome. It's very cool to just sit down and play some WuWa. I don't do this very often. It's been nice just grinding for Iuno. But it would be nicer if she would just show up. You're breaking my balls here, Iuno. You're breaking my balls. Oh my god. 60. That should be 70 now. So we're on track to go to hard pity. Lady, I already have your girlfriend. I already have the resources for you. I don't understand what your problem is. Oh my god. I pulled on her before and she wouldn't show up, and then I switched to Augusta's banner and she showed up. And she just did. It was so stupid. It's like, does she just not want to be here? Is she really just that opposed to being on my team? Does she just hate me that much? Like, what did I do to you? I don't get it. What did I do to you, Iuno? Is it because I switched to Augusta? Are you just mad because I didn't double down for you? Is that why? Because I'm playing difficult and that's not what you're into? You mad because I pulled your girlfriend instead of you? I don't understand. Where the hell's the thing? There's supposed to be a fourth chest. I don't see it. Oh. Oh, it's in this thing. Right. And I gotta find the mask for it. I don't see them. Oh, wait. No, it's here. Lied to me. You going to bed? All right, Asuka. Have a wonderful night. Get some sleep. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I think I'm just going to the new region, aren't I? How big is this region? What do I talk about? It's Septimond. It's massive. Where's the oh, there it is. It's in the city. Let's go to the city. I need to go activate that beacon. Sleep well or else. Or else what? You're gonna go join her? You're not gonna do anything. You're too soft for that, Lamb. You won't do anything. Is that a threat? Is that a threat? Oh, databank level up? Hold on. Since when did I have a databank level up? I'll take that. Yo.
Where my blades lead. Sometimes I get a
Dungeon?
little carried away in battles. I didn't startle you, did I?
There we go. That's R3 dungeon now.
To the lands afar.
Her resonance liberation got even more damage. My dungeon's gonna cook. Yeah, I do want dungeon copies. Part of the reason why I'm pulling on this banner, just because like it would be nice to have more of her. Enable. What are you talking about? What's my Discord? I have my Discord posted. You just go find me there. If you're gonna spam though, I'm just gonna remove. Not the place, brother.
Worry not.
I already moved somebody earlier this morning for art posting.
Nice trophy. Call it precision. A hunt isn't complete without a prize. Call it precision.
Give me those. Should be enough for another pull.
Worth the chase.
Yeah. Yuno, please. Be nice to me. How close to 80 is she gonna take me? She's gonna take every single gem I have, isn't she? Isn't she? She's gonna take everything I have just to show up. And then she's just not gonna show up. This is what happens basically every single time I pull for a character. Basically every time. But I'm like, well, I got Augusta early. She broke the curse, right? Is the curse finally broken? Is Yuno gonna show up at least? Because I'm fine going to soft pity if it means that Yuno's gonna show up and I'm gonna win the 50-50 two times in a row. That would be really, really nice. You know, a nice change of pace
Call it
after
precision.
2 years of not getting that once, you know, losing every 50-50. It would be pretty cool if for once I didn't. You know, just to spice things up, just change it up, you know, just a little bit.
Worth
It would
the
be cool.
chase. Call
Be
it
pretty neat.
precision.
You know, break fate, as she would say. Defying fate.
A hunt isn't complete without a prize.
If
To
fate
the
says I
lands
can't
of
have
fire.
her, then I'm pretty sure that means that she's supposed to show up so that she can go against fate. That's kind of her point, isn't it? I don't know, you know, it seems like you're obeying fate. It seems like you're listening to it. Do I have the flags quest up? I think I have to do the main quest in order to do the flags. Pretty sure I do. Which, I mean, I could do a bit. I don't want to skip through it just to unlock it. That's dual, not that one. Where is it? Was it here? That's the other dual one. Banners, there we go. Level 35 and reach the bell tower in the main quest? Damn it. Okay, well, I can still explore. That's fine. Actually, you know what? Let's go to Renacita, because I'm not done with Renacita. And I do want to leave Septimont for when I actually have the flags quest, because it all goes together. Let's go to Raguna. Ragoon. Lamb, if you had to pick between Ragunese and Septimontian, which one would you pick? I mean, you have the City of Freedom and Divinity, and then the City of Glory and Triumph. In one hand, you have freedom, but freedom controlled by or guided by divinity. Or you have everyone being defined by strength, basically. Your worth being defined by strength, but not being guided by divinity. It feels like the question between Stormcloaks or Imperials in Skyrim. It feels like the equivalent of that. It's like in some way you're free, in other ways you're not, and it's like which one would you prefer more, you know? Don't play Silksong anymore? What do you mean, dude? Just because I play other games doesn't mean I don't play Silksong. If that's the case, then apparently I don't play No Man's Sky or Return of Return anymore either. Stop trolling me, bro. What you up to, Abdo? Yeah, I did say I was gonna do it all week, I know. But, like, I got stressed out. I couldn't do a Silksong stream and be stressed out and just do, like, high energy stuff and do all that, you know? The Silksong streams take it out of me, because, like, the whole time we're, you know, we're trying to figure out where to go, we're we're paying attention to the game. There's barely any conversation going on. It's different from everything else I do. The energy that I put into those, not the same. It's like just tuning out and playing WuWa. Like this is easy. When is it? I don't know, dude. Because this one I'm doing because I need to pull for a character that's gone tomorrow. So I'm trying to get it done now while I can. Because this is my only chance to get her, so I'm trying to get her. I don't know, man. Honestly, I'll probably just stop saying that things are going to happen beforehand and just let it happen in the moment, because I'm very impulsive. If people get upset because like I plan stuff and then things don't go as according to plan, that's just how things happen sometimes. It doesn't always work the way we want it. Sometimes other things come up, or sometimes I get stressed out and I'm like, man, I just can't do this thing today, you know?
Call it precision.
Sometimes I need a break. Yeah, it doesn't mean I'm not gonna keep playing it, but I feel like you would much rather me have fun playing it when like I want to actually get into it, you know, other than just playing it because everyone's excited to see it. Like, it's fun, sure, but it could be more fun if I'm playing it because I'm genuinely interested in like getting into it, you know. If I'm not excited, then it's like you're just gonna tell. You're gonna know that I'm not excited. It's not gonna be nearly as fun. But if I get into Silksong when I want to actually play Silksong, then I'll have more fun with it. And if that means I got to take breaks every now and then, that's fine, you know. It is very atypical. I don't really play side scrollers. It's hard for me to enjoy them. The fact that I'm even playing this one this long is weird. It is partly because everyone's so pumped up to see it, which I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are excited and that you're enjoying them. But like, you know, it's important that I enjoy them too, right? It's not going to be nearly as fun, and you guys can tell if I'm not playing something because I like it. I'm playing it because you like it, you know? Just don't take so long. I know, but like, that's the thing, is like, if people are only excited to see my content for the game I'm playing and aren't excited to see the rest of my stuff, then that kind of defeats the purpose. The point of my content is that I can play any game I want and people will follow me regardless of where. That's kind of the point, you know? I'm not tied down by one game, and I feel like if people are excited to see Silksong and they only tune in for Silksong, there are going to be those people. But it encourages me to do the content for those people just to maintain that audience, you know? Maintain that engagement. But like, that sucks, dude, because then instead of playing what I want to play, instead of going to some certain games, it's like I'm going to be tied down by that one. And of course there's going to be those people, but what you and people who are there for specific games need to understand is that I'm a variety streamer. And I'm not going to tie myself down by one game just because people want to see it, you know? Like, yeah, I'm going to play it. I'm going to do completion. I'm going to go through Hollow Knight's other ending eventually, but I don't know when. And you might just have to be patient and wait. If you think it's worth waiting to see those reactions, then I appreciate it. Then you enjoy my content enough to wait. But if you don't, then I understand. You know? Then it's not for you. But like, I don't feel like I need to change my content to play something that's popular just because most people want to see it. That's cool. But like, even if I did that, let's say even if, like, this is kind of why I took a break, because this is what I was thinking about over the time I haven't been playing it. I'm like, this just is stressing me out because like I was playing it. I felt like I was playing it. Yeah. Cause like, I enjoy it. I'm having fun. So it's like, I'm kind of like second guessing myself because like it's not that I'm not enjoying it. It's just that it's stressing me out because like, if I were to blow up because of Silksong, then it would be cool, but most of those people are going to just stop watching the second I'm done with the game, you know? So it's like, what's the point? I could speed right through Silksong. I could get 1,000,000 followers in overnight. It could possibly happen. Probably not. But like, let's say that it did, you know? Let's say that the impossible happened. And I blew up because of it. So then what do? Do I just keep playing Silksong? Then do I do self-imposed challenges? Do I play the game longer than I want and do things that I originally didn't plan just to appease the people who want to see it? No. No, if my content is that I do artwork and I do other stuff and we play games where we can yap and I make connections with my audience, if that's the content focus, then that's the focus. And if people want to come in and focus for just one game, you can be there for that game. That's totally fine. But I'm not going to adjust my content to appease the people who aren't there for the rest of my stuff, you know? Yeah, they want to see my reactions on the favorite game. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And I get that. And it's why, like, once the reactions are done, once the game is done, and I'm not playing it anymore, most of the people that are watching for that game are just going to watch other stuff. And that's totally okay. But that's exactly why it doesn't make sense for me to rush myself into playing this game just to give you those reactions so that you can go watch someone else sooner. You know what I mean? Does that kind of not make sense? Like, then all those people are just gone quicker. Like, what?
What's the chase?
Why would I do that? Yeah. See, that's fair. And ultimately, it's for my own enjoyment.
Nice trophy.
It's for my own
Call
content.
it precision.
I feel like if I do that, I'm not maintaining the vibe that I want to have, you know? I'm not making the content that I want to make. It's dishonest to the people who have been watching me for years. Yeah, that core audience is what I want. Yeah, I've been streaming for 2 years, brother. My 3rd year anniversary is actually this month. I've been at it a while, man. Yeah, I multi-stream. I've been at it a while. I've been making content on many different platforms. Over those 2 years too, I've been progressively learning artwork. I've been practicing artwork for like somewhere between 1.5 and 2 years. I do a lot of digital art, and I started on pixel art with mouse and keyboard. Then I saved up money for a drawing tablet, and I learned how to do all that stuff. Like, people don't realize initially coming into my streams that I do so much more than you know. And then that's the sad part. That's the sad part. When I make content that is derived from just like one game, they get there for that one game, and they never get exposed to the rest of my channel. They never see anything else I make, and they never realize, you know, the rest of my content, the reason why I do it. They don't see all that stuff. And that's sad, you know? It's like, I need to find a way to make it more obvious that my channel focus is so much more than just the games I play and the reactions I get. There's way more stuff I'm trying to do. You know? Like, I want my artwork to grow. Eventually, I'm going to be doing commissions for people. I'm going to be designing VTuber models for other VTubers. I'm going to be making them, you know? I'm not just a VTuber. I'm someone who's going to be designing them for other people. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, that's true. But streaming is different from, say, YouTube. It's different. People watch streams because of the interactivity, you know? If you wanted just reactions from people, you would simply just go watch on YouTube. Like, what's the difference? If you just want to watch someone react to something, there's react videos on YouTube. There's people that make content designed for that. If you're just there for that. But you're on Twitch for a reason. You're here for a reason, instead of on YouTube. Like, you chose my stream for a reason. You're still watching me for the reactions, but, like, what do you do once it's done? Do you just jump to somebody else? I mean, fair enough.
Inferno, feel my wrath.
But like, that's what I mean. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it, but that's exactly why I should just focus on the core audience. You know, if there's nothing I can do about it, then playing more Silksong is not going to change that. So then it doesn't make sense to play more Silksong quicker.
Nice trophy.
Just take my time and do what I normally do. And the Silksong people will pop in when there's Silksong. And that's totally fine. But like, people can't get upset when I'm doing other stuff, because like, that's kind of the point of my content. Silksong is just kind of like a point on the timeline. It's just a dot on the timeline of my content. When you do something I'm interested in, like repo, say I'm going to play with my friends, yeah, we're planning another repo, or another collab. Hopefully it'll be repo. I don't know what it's going to be, but when we have something planned, we'll let you know. We have a lot of ideas, so I can even tell you some of them. We wanted to do, now don't tell Chizu, because like I haven't told her yet, and I kind of wanted to be a surprise for her. But we had this idea to do Rule 34 like guessing. There's this weird like browser game where you're trying to guess which character from a game or something is more searched than the other one. You're trying to see which one the internet searches more, and like, it's just stupid because like there's like some of them are just straight up Pokemon, and some of them might be Tifa Lockhart, you know. Most of them are just like Beast. It's like, what? Why? Just why? Yeah, Outlast. Yeah.
Call it precision.
Yeah, Repo, Mimesis, Outlast, Peak, the guessing game. That's another one. I have so many, and many that I don't want to spoil either. It's kind of the part of the surprise. But that's some of them. Yeah, we have a lot. It's a struggle to get plans together when everyone's so busy doing their own stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's totally fine. I'm gonna have people that, of course, dude. Not everyone who watches me is gonna be watching for the same reasons. I already know that. Everyone knows that, you know? Everyone knows that, dude. But I'm gonna do the best I can to give people as many opportunities as possible to be part of that core audience that watches me for the emotional and personal aspects, you know? Like, I become friends with most of those people, you know? If that's not your speed, that's totally fine. But like, I can't change my content to adjust towards the wider audience when that core audience is the one that matters most, you know? Do what I enjoy. Exactly, yeah. And if it means not playing Silksong today and like putting it off to whenever I feel like doing it, that's just what I do. And I know that you'll be there for it. Yeah. But like, that's where I think where I'm at. Like, I don't want to rush through Silksong. I will probably just play it whenever. And you know me, I'm spontaneous and I just do things whenever I feel like doing it, you know? The only things that are usually like set in stone are the collabs. Those are the only things that are for certain, you know? When I say we're going to do something and it's a collab, we're doing it. Unless somebody can't be there. But besides that, yeah, it's for certain. I don't adjust. But my own streams, yeah, those change all the time. All the time. Like, I thought I was even going to do... I didn't know what I was going to do today, honestly. But then I saw that Yuno is going off banner today. Like, tonight, actually, I think. And then I still have a chance to get her. So I'm like, well, shit. If I don't play her on stream today, I'm not going to have enough time to farm for her. Like, later tonight. Oh, you got Raguna to 100%? Nice. There you go. How'd you like Raguna? It's very pretty. Actually, you already told me you really liked the region. I agree. I think that it was a great region. Not gonna do HK True Ending? No, I'm gonna do HK True Ending. I just don't know when. because like
Worth the
if I'm
chase.
focused on Silksong, it's like I'm gonna be doing Silksong. I have so many, dude. I have so many games. I think that's the problem. I can't really put that much effort into one game. I want to try. I want to see it because it sounds cool, and it doesn't sound like it would take too long to do. But like, you know, I just have so many projects in mind lately that I don't know. I don't know. It might have just been poor timed. I'm gonna get to it eventually. I just can't tell you when, because I don't know. One stream with your help. Yeah. Yeah, it'll probably just be some day. I'll try to make sure that I can at least, like, when I'm doing it, I'll make sure you can be there. How about that? I can't promise where I'm going to be or like when I'm going to be doing it. I can't say that it's going to be soon, but when I do it, I'll make sure I at least let you know. How about that?
A hunt isn't complete without call it precision.
Don't worry about that part. Okay. I'm going to at least put a notification in Discord. I don't know if you're in my Discord. I think you are. So at least you know when I'm doing stuff. Because usually I post like the day of when I decide something. Yeah. Like today. I always post in the announcements day of before streams when I'm doing stuff. So at least you have some time to get in. Yeah, I do pre-stream post at least. Usually. Yeah, I wanted to do Silksong, but like the whole week where I said I was gonna do it, I think that just like stressed me out. Because I was getting to the point where I was just kind of forcing myself to get into it. I'm like, all right, I said I would do it, so let's just do it. Just because I said I would. You know, it's like I'm not playing it because I wanted to. This game looks like Genshin. It's basically Genshin, but better in every possible way. Genshin clone? You know that's rage bait. Oh, the Lorelei quest. Wait, hold on. I gotta turn the music on just for this. I gotta turn it on just for this. I can't skip her. I didn't know I was doing the Lorelei quest. You hate Genshin? Who doesn't, man? People who play Genshin don't like Genshin. It's the Lorelei quest. Hold on. I'm gonna turn. I just want the music. It's a pretty one. I love this is not even skippable, so people have to play it. Yeah, I would be mad if people skipped it anyway. So the game is going to be boring in the start? The fuck you mean boring? The game's boring entirely. Nobody likes Genshin, dude. I listen to the song all the time. Thanks, Lorelai. Great music, absolutely. The soundtrack for this is amazing, and unfortunately, I'm too afraid of being DMCA'd on YouTube to enjoy it. The soundtrack on WuWa is so good that, like, it sucks that I have to turn it off because I don't want to play too much of it. That bit I'm pretty sure is fine, but like,
Nice
better than
trophy.
Dirtmouth? Yeah, actually, yeah, I would say so. Well, no, that's a hard one. You can't
Honor
compare those
cannot
two
be
because they're both
sullied.
great. Comparison doesn't do anything to help anyone.
Loading. In war with time.
Why would you take two great things and compare them? They're both great. Look, you're a Hollow Knight simp, alright? You're gonna think that it's objectively better than a game you've
Feel
never
my
played.
wrath.
Like, obviously. So there, what's the point?
Fight by my side.
You can't give me a fair argument as to which one's better because
Moments of
you
victory.
haven't played it. You're just gonna say the other one's better. Yeah. Like, it'd be different if we're comparing, like, 1.0 WuWa to 2.0 WuWa.
Honor cannot
That'd be different.
sullied.
Like, obviously, I'd say 2.0 music's better, because it just is. It just is. Objectively, it just is. Dirtmouth is a damn good song, though. The music in Hollow Knight is so good. It looks like Genshin, so it's trash. You're also the same guy that only watches shonens because they're popular. So... I don't think your opinion has much weight here.
Rose of conquest.
How are we doing? We're doing pretty good, but I would probably do a lot better if Yuno would come home. Like, if she did right now, while I'm taking a drink, that would be fantastic. No way. Wait. I wasn't ready. Fuck
I'll handle your
you.
commission. Alone.
And we're moving on. He's asking what happened. Do you guys want to explain for him? It's because of you, Spicy. You popped in and scared her. You dick. It's because of you. You're a curse. Yeah, if anyone wants to explain what happened for him. You played Genshin. I think you would know. I guess you didn't play it long enough to get to the polls. It's fine, Spicy, because I got Augusta and you can suck my nuts. I got Augusta, so I don't even care. Like, I was prepared to lose it.
Honor
Besides, I play
cannot
Calcharo
be
anyway, so... You can eat my nuts.
Leave it to me.
Calcharo's broken when you get enough of him.
Loading.
What a cling. Testing output. Feel my wrath.
I actually like Calcharo, so I'll take it.
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
I see
What does your first one do? Recovers 10 resonance energy. Actually, that's pretty W. I'll take that. Yeah, That means I can use his ults more often, which is kind of where all of his damage comes from.
What a nuisance.
That's actually a W. I'll take that. I was gonna build him originally anyway. So.
This is my moment. Invincible!
What do you do? Fight? Yeah, you fight bosses. You fight bosses. You build characters. You play the story. You know, you explore. It's an open world gacha game. You mostly just explore, but the story is pretty damn good too.
Call it precision.
But yeah, it's a lot of fighting bosses, a lot of building characters, you know. Every character has like weapons, stats, builds. Speaking of, put that in here. Take your skills to 6. I didn't realize I had these. It's May. I'm not on call. I'm not, but I said like if you guys want to talk, just let me know. Well, here, let me pop into my Discord then. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
What are you up to, my friend?
I finished dinner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Faints.
Yes, it was
Yeah,
a
I haven't
sandwich
eaten yet.
and leftover
But
pizza.
still,
Very nice.
one that commands attention.
No.
Lost my 50-50, but it's okay.
You lost it.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm so used to it by now that like, whatever. I got Augusta, so I mean, I'll just build Mortifi instead. Like, it would have been nice if I got her, but like I was prepared to lose. So
So Honkai Star Rail might be in Fortnite.
no, god damn it. You know what? Fortnite gets everything eventually. So eventually,
well, like, I
everything's
know
in Fortnite.
Fortnite, but the thing is that like I would stare at it and I'm like,
Loading.
really? Honkai Star Rail?
War with
Yeah.
You wouldn't use Genshin?
Testing output. Burn.
Okay.
I feel like the devs are just kind of slowly like abandoning it. Like they just realized
We
that
had this
it's a
conversation
dead
previous.
ship. Oh, did you?
We've had this conversation previously.
Yeah. I feel like it's a dead ship, and they've decided that it's better to just let it
Like,
die.
don't get me wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the material that comes out from the fandom about Genshin, about
Yeah.
the headcanons of the characters and stuff like that, and everything. But it's the same thing that I have with Miraculous Ladybug, which is that the original creators should take notes from fans.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay. What's your opinion about like what's too much taking material from like taking too much notes from fans and not ignoring them altogether kind of
It's
thing and
hard
stuff
to
like that.
say because I think that it is important to hear fans out. But I've had 2 different cases of like where WuWa rewrote 1.0 story because everyone said it was bad.
Worth the
They
chance.
rewrote the whole thing basically, and that was a W. It's still not that great, but like it would have been way worse.
It's in a better light.
It's in a better state because of the fact that the fans gave them critique, you know, and were willing to help.
Yeah, like okay, so for example, there is there is definitely like sometimes I'll look at a show and I'm like, you're deliberately just kind of ignoring anything the fans have to say about anything and stuff like that and just kind of focusing on your own stuff, which is fine. I get it. Like I don't like I know you probably guys heard this over and over again. Avatar, The Last Airbender,
Yeah.
really great, really great,
Insanely
and
good.
such like that. But the thing is that like they take fan feedback in a sense of like, hey, we want to hear more about this character. You should redeem him. But they don't deliberately like kind of ignore them and such.
Yeah.
They're taking it in, but they're saying like, hey, we know you like it. Just be patient about
Yeah.
it. We will bring it up in a bit. Just currently right now we're focusing on this. Like for example, like, oh, Zuko's such a misunderstood character and stuff like that. He should join Team Avatar. And it's like,
Without a prize.
just wait a second. We're trying to get him to learn waterbending for a second. We'll get to him. We'll get to him.
I think that it's really more of a
But
case
then-
by case basis. Yeah, devs should, or developers should listen to feedback. Like, obviously,
in
of
general.
course. Yeah, of course. It doesn't mean you
And-
have
and
to
stuff like
use
that.
it, but it is important to
And-
at
and then-
least acknowledge
But
it.
then there's our shows, and I'm looking at you, Star Versus, and let me just say, what the hell? Because like, okay, I was fine with the idea. Like, okay, I am a romance fan through and through. I love me some ships. I like when
Sure.
characters get together because they love each other and stuff
Yeah,
like
like
that.
shoujo.
However,
Shoujo romances are hilarious sometimes.
it's not 100% necessary.
It's not. Like I don't even. I would say
like
that
Star-
Arcane
like-
season 2 wasn't necessary with how much romance there was in it.
Yeah, like Star and Marco, I would have been fine if they were just buddies at the end of it.
Yeah. Also,
And stuff
Abdo,
like
yeah,
that.
if you're wondering if WuWa is hard, the end game of WuWa actually is, like, genuinely. Yeah, it legitimately is. I wouldn't say Elden Ring hard, because Elden Ring's on a completely different universe. I don't think there's a game that compares to it. It's not fair to take one of the notoriously most difficult games in the gaming sphere and say, oh, is this game competing on that level? No. 90% of games don't compete on that level. So to say that this game is...
Because
is-
remember, the Dark Souls literally just says, "All right, you know how to kick your feet and swim in the pool."
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
like,
you
okay,
can't
now
devalue
go to
other
the
games
Olympics.
for not being
Now,
able to
now
compete
go to the
on other
Olympics,
ones.
and it's like,
Yeah, I can't devalue other games because it doesn't compete on the same level Elden Ring does. Like most
But
games don't.
it does make you think. It does make you think.
Oh yeah,
The WuWa does make you think a little bit.
you actually do need to strategize. Yeah, it is important what teams you're using to an extent, but people have been able to just try hard the shit out of one character and solo a boss. It is possible. There's enough depth in the combat to where it actually genuinely is challenging if you want it to be. It isn't always, but
Anyway.
it's hard enough to where I even have to, like, because I'm bad at the game, I do need to, like, actually build good teams. If you're good at the
Anyway,
game, you don't even need
continuing
to
on.
do that.
Continuing on with the conversation,
Yeah,
and
keep
stuff
going.
like that, and everything. I genuinely feel like there are certain media where they're trying to push a romance isn't really super duper necessary.
No.
And the reason why Star Versus suffered so heavily from it was because fans were like, were like Star go, and then one episode in particular really like sealed the deal where it's like they're fated, they have to be together, which was the Blood Moon
Mm.
Ball, and it's just it was an utter shit show after that and
Yeah.
everything. But when I look at like certain shows that definitely would benefit from fan feedback and such like that, shows like Miraculous, or even just games like how Genshin probably is one of the more expansive universes with such a fandom.
Mhm.
But I feel bad for the
That's
fans
true.
because they've been so gaslit to believe that any update they get is absolute blessing of the gods.
I know,
from
it's
the developers.
so bad. And then, like, they play WuWa and they're like, shit, you got this day one?
Well, no, not even from a different company. They from the same company. They play Honkai Star Rail, and they realize, man,
Well, yeah.
I've been in a toxic relationship with Genshin because Honkai
Mhm.
like gives you a ton of stuff.
That's the ridiculous
don't
part
really
that I
have-
never
and
understood.
you don't have to.
It's
and you
not
don't
even just
have to do
Hoyo games in
anything.
general. It's just Genshin. The other Hoyo games seem to be very successful and are doing really well with their audience, but Genshin for some reason is just one of the worst. And I don't understand why. It's like you're managed by the exact same company. It's because it's the devs problem this time. It's a dev problem. It's not a company problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a weird, it's like a, it's so weird. That's never happened
which
before.
which is why like I look at it and I think, man, they must be on such a high horse to realize they're treating their community like shit.
They are. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like Genshin could be a good game. They could fix the game and make it better. Well, actually, no, they're probably too deep now to go back. But like,
Well, okay. I would say like obviously it's like League problem where like if you miss the code on something
mhm,
and such like that, it deletes the entire game
yeah,
kind of thing. And I'm totally understanding of that.
they're probably just too
However,
deep.
you can be a little bit more generous with
Mhm.
your community because there are people who've been playing for like what 2-3 years now
Mhm.
and such like that, and let's just say they're some of them are not having the greatest of times and
Yeah.
such like that. Like
Yeah, I
you're
was a veteran
making
player for 4 years and they barely gave me anything.
yeah, cause like what was it like? You do your dailies every day and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
you get like what?
I play for like
Um,
20, 30 minutes and get like 120 primo gems, which is not even a full pull. Actually, no, I don't even
Yeah.
think you got like 60, I think if I remember. Which
Well,
is
yeah,
like
and
nothing.
then and it's like and it's like what 1,200 for a pull
1600
for
for
a
a 10
temple.
pull.
Yeah, for a temple and stuff like that. It's like
WuWa
like
rewards the
what?
shit out of me. Like I feel like I get so many that even if I miss certain events, it's like I don't feel like I'm losing out.
Honkai lets you play previous events. Granted, you get them at half the reward value. So say like instead at
WuWa
the end
gives you full.
you get like mm, but okay. The reason why I prefer Honkai Star Rail over Genshin, and that's just because it's
'Cause it's
it's
better.
supposed to be a mobile game where I could leave it on and kind of just have a game running without
Yeah, same
actively
reason I
having to
played
be there.
Dislight. Yeah.
And stuff like that. I prefer that, but that's just because of the fact that if you're asking me to have a game that's gonna be running a bunch of storage space,
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be at least a hands-off game.
Well, like the reason why they have the games they do and each one is so different is because they're trying to give each person like their own kind of play style. Like Genshin's for the open world exploration players, and like the event grinds. That one's if
Yeah,
you
but
want to
I
just
don't
sit
want
log
to.
time.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to keep fighting the same character over and over again to the point that
Yeah.
I could just I could just code like microcode the controls into the thing
Yeah.
where
Well,
it can fight for me and such like that
that's
just
another
for a
thing
chance
is
of my
that
build.
Genshin's combat's not even deep enough to warrant that. Like it's not even fun to do because it's just the elemental reactions and it's a stat check. All of the bosses, all of their mechanics are piss easy. A monkey could play the game, not even like messing with you. Genuinely, that game is ridiculously easy. And it's like everyone wanted some level of challenge. Nobody wants you to just add more HP to a boss. No, make some genuinely interesting bosses that have unique boss mechanics and make it so we actually have to dodge and we have to like, you know, actually like know what we're doing. That's what we want. Players want difficulty.
Eternal Return again, or your girlfriend?
Like we want challenge.
No, it's because I have a clip. I posted a clip where I killed Lamb's girlfriend.
Oh really?
in a match.
Oh no, you're bullying Asuka.
No, not on purpose. I didn't realize until because we were the last. I think it was the
Hey,
you,
look,
me, and
it's-
Shelly. We
Whatever
were like
happens on the
last
island
two
stays
teams.
on the island, all right? That's just how it is. That's just how it is. It's like Hunger Games, you know, on different teams. That's unfortunate. The way it works.
But like, yeah, no, it's one of those things because like I see many people come up with like these really interesting stories for the characters and stuff like that. And one person made a very good observation. The last male Archon that we got was from 1.1.
Yeah.
Zhongli.
Oh my god, I was literally just talking about that like actually just yesterday. How I hope the next resonator we get for the I guess the Archon, because whatever.
Is that dude?
The next resonator for the Archon, I hope is a dude. Please give me a dude, all right?
Like,
the
don't
last
get me
two
wrong. don't get me wrong. You have plenty of very hot guys in Genshin and
Yeah,
stuff
we
like
do.
that. I am a tester. I'm an attester to
Jungly.
that. But also
Albedo.
like, like, come on, come on. Like, it's a ladies' pool in there.
Yeah,
In the
WuWa's
archives.
not
You're
any
meaning,
better in that aspect.
You're meaning to tell me that the only male gods that are in there, quote unquote male, and such like that is Zhongli and Venti.
Zhongli and Venti, yeah.
You mean the god who doesn't know how to manage his wallet and the
Yep.
drunk.
And the drunk. I mean, just Genshin just doesn't have any redeeming qualities. It doesn't. And that's not just a shit on the game. It's that I genuinely played it for 4 years. This is coming from someone who, at one point in his life, it was his favorite game. This is someone who used to love Genshin and wants every reason to love it, but has realized that it is a burning pile of trash. It's so bad. And the devs don't care. They don't. They're gaslighting you. It's not even just that they don't care. They're lying about it just to keep you playing. And they're banking off of the gaslighting that they're doing and the sunk cost fallacy.
All the limited time events of like, hey, remember this character? This was a fan favorite. I hope you
Yeah.
remember that you like this character. By the way, we're bringing back Albedo, and I'm like,
It's like, and the people that have to get excited about it and pretend like this is like a blessing sent from God, like you said. Yeah, it's like everyone's supposed to worship this just because they gave us a character from a previous region. Ooh, they're there for 10 minutes to spout on about something you don't care about. Fantastic.
for an event that
Huge.
probably doesn't really have a lot of
Huge.
like that doesn't have anything going on for the main
Yeah,
storyline.
I'm
Like,
Hu
it's for
Tao
an
that's showing
event.
up for the event for the 20th time. Here's your like 30 primo gems. Thanks for playing.
By the way, here, let's play this cooking event that
Oh my
that we
God.
need because there's a new cooking character in the game and such like that.
Mhm.
By the way, the only reason why Nouvelette's over here, even though technically
he's hot.
he should be guarding the Oritrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal,
Nailed it.
is because the one little trait that he has is that he could taste the difference in water.
Oritrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
The voice actor does that constantly.
I know, it's so funny. Because it's so fun to say.
The Oritrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
It's great to say. Very fun. I do like Nouvelette. I'm sad that like the game's not good enough for me to go back and enjoy it, at least like the story. That's the thing, is like even when I'm not having that much fun in WuWa, like yeah, I would too. Even when I'm not having that much fun in WuWa, like if there's specific events that I don't like, then I just don't play them. And I don't feel like I'm obligated to, because I get so much out of just playing everything else. They are so rewarding and they respect your time so much that it's like if I miss certain events, I don't care. I'm not missing much. There's just gonna be more, you know? And they're so rewarding that it's like I don't feel like I'm losing out on very much, you know? It's like Genshin doesn't reward the players. It doesn't have great story. There's not a single good thing about Genshin that I can think about other than like the music. The music's great. The music's always been good. Dragon Spine, like Inazuma, anyone? It's great music. I still listen to it. Watatsumi Island puts me to sleep like every night. It's great.
Let's see. Here we go. No, that's not what I want. I want to go to Hoyo.
Like there's
not Hoyo play.
Like it's like we're looking for good things to say about it. We're trying to find good things to like about Genshin, but that's the thing with WuWa, I don't have to try.
There's not even the characters are good anymore. Like okay, it's really mean to try to compare it to another company's version of character design, because you have to keep in mind that sometimes certain characters, certain companies are really restricted in terms of what they could show.
Yeah.
It's not fair for me to compare Genshin Men to Love and Deep Space Man, because Love and Deep Space is getting to the point that they're really testing the age rating on their own game and stuff like that.
WuWa is getting to that point.
But then I could, but if I compare at least Honkai Star Rail characters with Genshin characters, it's fair because again, same company with the same guidelines and such like that.
Yep.
How come the quote unquote buff Ayat Ito is not as buff as freaking Gallagher?
Yeah. Exactly. Like it just
And like don't get me wrong, both of them are supposed to be very buff characters and stuff, but Gallagher's not even the buffest person in the Honkai Star Rail.
like then that's the thing that Genshin players don't understand is that Genshin was good for 2020. It was the first, like it was one of the first open world gacha games that we had that was like Genshin. It was the first one to do what it did. And we can give it credit where credit's due. It was brilliant for like the first 2 years, but that third year and on just sucks. It's just fucking miserable. It's awful. Like I have no reason to go back. I enjoyed what I got. Yoimiya, still my favorite character. Every time I see a picture of Yoimiya, it makes me happy. She's delightful.
So the characters that I have, which I'm gonna list all my characters that I have.
You probably have a lot.
I have Huta, I have Zhongli, I have I have Sucrose, I have Jinkyu. Obviously, I have Traveler. I chose female Traveler because why not?
Because she's better.
I chose Chongyun. I have Mona. I have Jean. I have Jingling. I have Kamisato Ayato. I got Arataki.
You got
Ito.
Ayato.
I have I have Ayato. I have Ayato, but that's just because
he's hot.
that's just because I thought the samurai. No, I thought the I need a Hydro character, man. I needed something that was an upgrade from Shinkyu.
Pulling characters because they're what they do,
Element.
you know? Yeah, instead of pulling characters because you were genuinely interested.
It was a little bit of both. Don't get me wrong, I like Ayato and stuff like that, but I also really needed a better Hydro character.
He's all out of boba, not the boba.
I have Kiking, I have Diluc, I have Goro. I actually pulled Goro just because I really like Goro, but then he became an archer character, and I was like, I hate it. I hate the archers. I don't like the archer mechanics.
Yeah, I do.
I have Thoma, I have Noel, I have Bennett. Luckily, not E6.
Yeah, you didn't see your Bennett.
No, thank God. Amber, because everyone gets Amber. Everyone gets Kaya.
You know what's funny?
I have Razor.
That I noticed.
I have Nubilet.
You can tell
and
which
Worsley.
gacha games someone's played the most of depending on which letter they use for their constellations.
Yes.
C6, E6, R6, S6.
Yeah.
Which one do they use? All right, you're a Honkai player. Oh, you're a Genshin player. Oh, you're a WuWa player. You can tell which one just based on which letter they use.
Mm-hmm.
By default.
I have Worsley and Nubilet because I had to have them together.
Like I struggle to not say C6 while I'm playing WuWa.
I have Alhaitham because I have Alloy.
Yeah. Aloy is so cool. I really hate that they just did basically nothing with her.
Well, the problem with the most with Alloy is because the fact is that you can only see you can't even see her.
Yeah.
There's no other way to get any other Alloy. If you main her, you're suffering.
Yeah, I built her anyway because she's cute. I built her anyway. I'm like, nobody likes you.
Kali,
oh, you're special then.
I have Kali. I have Kujosara.
Yeah.
I have Sayu. I have Yanfei. I have Jinyan, Ningguan, Beidou, Barbara, Lisa, of course, Zhao, Yunjin, Rosaria.
What's crazy
Lynette.
is I probably could list my entire roster, like exactly, and which ones I had on on what constellations because I played it that hard, and I haven't played it in like 3 years. I probably could still list like every character I own and which ones I see sixth because I was that diehard. Like this doesn't come from a place of nowhere. Like it's not like I'm pulling the Genshin hate out of nothing. I used to love the game, and I'm mad that it became what it is, you know, because I wanted to see it become WuWa. I wanted that to be WuWa. Everyone did, but they just didn't, and that's their fault, you know. And now I have WuWa.
there's just this weird like underline of you have to like us because you've been with us for so long. But the thing is that I don't have to like you. I really don't.
Yeah. It's like, especially now that you have so many alternatives, so many games. Arknight Enfield looks good. I'm gonna try it because Spicy said I have to. Like, so there's a lot of games that are coming out actually that look great, and I'm like probably gonna go play them. But you know, it's Genshin is just there's so many things wrong with it. There's so many things, and it's like it sucks
And
that it's the same company.
I could try to praise character design because they do have a large plethora of
Yeah,
characters and stuff.
Some of them, yeah.
The problem again goes to when I compare it between them and their other games. I'm thinking to myself, why the hell are you guys restricting your Genshin character designers with such a crutch? Because like, dear God, you have
like what
such
was that like
good-looking
pirate lady?
Yeah,
Call it precision.
Beto, yeah.
No, not that one. There was another one that came out that had like I don't know how to find the picture. But there's a lot of new character designs that are just so ass. But like some of the old ones are some of the best designs we've seen in gacha. Like Hu Tao, I still would say Hu Tao is probably one of the best designed characters I've seen in gacha gaming.
I up your ghosty design with Finley.
That's fair. Yeah.
And stuff like that and everything. I think it's Van or Vasara.
Yeah.
And such like that. He's supposed to be a actually really buff of a giant kind of character, and I look at him and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. He's a broadsword user. He's also like the head of his like army and such like that, the captain. So arguably he should be the buffest dude on the park.
I feel like
and
most of the reason why Genshin is failing so hard is because it's trying to compete in a market that it's not like ready to compete in. They have existed in a non-competitive market for way too long. They've been at the top of a market that didn't exist, that they basically made themselves, and we're not ready for anybody else to challenge them in it. And now that everyone is doing so and everyone is after them, they don't know what to do.
It's like, okay, I'm weirdly gonna compare this. It was like the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Chick-fil-A's
Weirdly, I know
had
what
it
you
for
mean.
so Chick-fil-A's had it good for so long as the only chicken sandwich on the market, but then as soon as Popeye said,
Precision.
Yep.
hold my beer.
Yep.
All the other fast food chains started saying, wait.
And it's like, how do you change it to make it better? What do you do? It's a fucking chicken sandwich. What do you do to make that better to compete? The only thing you can do is like adjust price.
Adjust price, make it spicy,
Yeah.
do other stuff.
Like they don't know how to compete in the market they created, and that's their problem. It's an old ass game. It's dated. The game was good for when it came out, and it's brilliant that it did what it did. But the game is dead now, and that's fine. That's what happens. Like old Arknights, do you think old Arknights is going to be anywhere close to the popularity of the new one? Fuck no. Because old original Arknights is just like, it's going to be stable. It always has been, you know, because it's so unique. And there's so many people that die hard love it. It's got a committed audience. But it's not anywhere close to the popularity that it was when it came out. And it never will be. But Enfield coming out is going to change the game. It's going to make old Arknights players shift to the new game. It's going to make it even less popular. And that's just kind of what happens. New game come out, competing in a current market where the old one can't compete. And there's nothing you can do to the old game to change that. It's just how it is. Will it die? No. Genshin is never going to actually like die. I don't think it's ever going to, unless they like, well, I mean, I was going to say unless they do something bad enough to where it actually does. But I think that, like, I don't even know if that's possible.
We've crossed that bridge already.
They've already done
crossed that bridge.
Yeah, they keep crossing the line.
It's not even from Genshin themselves. We're
Every
just looking
single
at the
thing
voice
they
actors
do,
now.
it's like they always cross a line. When you think there's a new line in the sand, they cross it. Every single time.
So when does Luke Harrison come out?
Oh my god. Yeah, you're going to play WuWa when Luke comes out? He's coming out next patch, actually, which should be in a couple days.
I'm joking.
You should play WuWa. Play it with me, so I'm not the only one simping for Luke.
I have too many.
Please.
I got too many things now.
Shelly won't play it with me. Like Cheesy won't play it with me. I can't be the only one diehard simping, slobbering over Luke, all right? And you're the only one around that's gonna simp as hard as me.
But you're like, he's gay. And okay. We're not trying to add like certain like sexualities to
No.
fictional characters, guys. No, we're not doing
No.
that. It just so happens that the Japanese voice actor that voices Luke also happens to voice, from what I could see.
I'm just attracted to intelligent science men, all right? I'm just attracted to intelligent dudes. That's just
like, for some reason, by some miracle, he voices 2 characters from BL content.
yeah. It's just coincidence, guys. Like, come on.
He also voices Japanese Raphael, which is as fruity as it can be.
It's
and he also
completely
voices Japanese
coincidental.
Argentine from Honkai Star Rail, which is the fruitiest man I've ever seen.
It has nothing to do why I like the character. It is just purely coincidental. Nothing to do with
European
it at all.
says Lamb.
You're very European for Luke. Me too, man. Me too. He's Daddy? Sorry? Not sorry? Yeah, he's very attractive. I haven't heard enough of his dubbed voice, but I don't even think I heard his subbed voice at all. I've heard his dubbed, but not his subbed. I'm gonna wait until he comes out.
To be fair, I'm not usually attracted to blonde men.
Me neither. Blonde is my least favorite. But like people keep cooking. Like Yoimi has a blonde character, and that she was my favorite. It's like Olivia Armstrong in Full Metal Alchemist, Hawkeye, another blonde character.
let me pull out the husband list real quick.
Worth the chase.
Like I don't like blondes either. I am one. I get to hate blondes. I am one. I don't like blondes either, but people keep cooking.
I'm about to count the non-white hair, like fictionally white hair, and non-brunette / dark-haired characters on my husband list that I would probably like.
Yeah, Chad, she has a physical list.
And everything, and such like that. I will mention. I am letting you know. I am also going to count the not
Do you have a physical
characters.
hear me out list? I think you do, right? You said you do.
I have a physical husbando list, not really a hear me out
Not a
list,
hear you
because
out
most
list.
of the time when people look at it and they're like, no, this all makes sense.
Oh.
And stuff like I agree with you to some capacity in some
Yeah,
cases. So
it just depends on your level of hear me out. Which for you, I don't know where yours would be.
I mean, to be fair, I'm a pan romantic, so I really care more about the personality than I do about like how they physically look.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. The physical
that's why
look
I'm
is
like,
just a
I don't
bonus.
know where you would be.
But like, okay, so I'm putting the terms in here and such like that. I personally am not gonna count the blue-haired people, because I consider blue-haired people the same vein as like dark-haired people, because because I immediately went down the list, and one of the earliest entries is Crom from Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yeah,
but like the thing is that I look at him and I'm like, I think he would be considered like a dark-haired character.
I guess he would
anyway. Because anyway, like most of the time, if you were to cosplay him and stuff, he had to have a dark blue hair and stuff like that, or like a really like cartoony blonde, cartoony blue and stuff like that. I have 2 blonde and husband list, Luke and Caelest.
Technically, I'm purple, unless you're not talking about the VTuber me.
Anyway, so I have one so far. That's Xander from Fire Emblem Fates. Let's see. Technically, Usagi from Jinjo Romantica. He is lighter hair, like he's like borderline gray / light brown. N from Pokemon.
Okay. You know what? I agree with that one. Yep.
Gakpo from the Vocaloid series in some songs. Some songs though, he's kind of a pervert. I don't know where to place you in this, but Sidon is just a fish man, so.
Sidon. We love Sidon. Everyone does.
Haida from Agretzko, but after that last season, maybe not so much.
You have a husbando list, Lamb. You will now.
Adrian Negress, aka Cat Noir.
Cat Noir, yeah.
Let's see. Kairu from Oron High School Host Club.
Okay.
Usui from Maid Sama.
Why do I know most of these?
Technically Yuki from Fruits Basket, but he's like silver haired
Why do I know
and
most
stuff
of
like that.
these?
So I'm gonna kind of count that and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Takumi from Fire Emblem Fates as well. Len from Vocaloid. Canada, aka Matthew Williams
Canada.
from
The
Hetalia.
country. Just the
No,
country.
no, it's, Blue from Pokemon.
Country of Canada.
Technically Nick Wilde from Zootopia. He's
Okay.
Technically he's not dark haired.
Yeah.
Gavin from Mr. Love, Mr. Love's Queen Choice. He's brunette. Well, actually, I wasn't gonna count brunette, so no, I wouldn't count him and stuff like that. Okay, where does Yugi Moto land in? Because he's both like blonde highlights
yeah,
and weird hair color.
He's got some weird hair. Where does that?
I'll count him. I'll count him to be generous because in the sea of my list and stuff like that, we're counting 15 characters so far of non-dark haired characters or brunettes.
They just keep cooking. I mean, like I have so many blondes in my Smash list.
Dimitri from Fire Emblem Three Houses, specifically when he gets older.
Dimitri, really?
When he gets older with the eye patch.
I mean, I guess I would say Claude.
No, I like Claude more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like
who
Claude more,
doesn't?
but I like Dimitri just as good.
Quick question: how do you feel about his facial hair? Because my sister is like completely against it. She hates it.
You mean the like sideburn beard thing?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I'm not entirely against it.
Like
and
she's
stuff like that.
completely put off by the facial hair.
Okay. This is my one argument as to why I'm okay with it and such like that.
Mhm.
In some renditions, like in the official artwork, it doesn't really show it too well and stuff, but in some renditions from the old sketches and some fan arts have taken from those old renditions, his facial hair has it in a way where around like the chin part, it like circles up and
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks like dragon teeth.
That is weird. I would just give him a chin strap.
But
Pretty
no.
normal.
The reason why I say that is because he's a wyvern rider
Yeah.
and stuff like that. That's the only way I could like kind of validate it. But most of the time, from what artworks that I've seen and stuff like that, they kind of like draw him like kind of semi clean shaven.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter with me and stuff. I just like his hair. I like the hairstyle that they gave him in the older one, and I'm just like, it's very nice. But anyway, we're at 17 right now. Tom from Star
I don't even
Versus,
have
he's
this
a
many
redhead
characters on my
technically.
list. Much less blondes.
Natsumi from Brothers Conflict. He is a redhead.
Who doesn't
you
like
blonde?
redheads?
Are you silver haired? Are you blonde or silver hair? Soshi from Ino X Boku SS.
So many characters.
I'll count it just in case.
I think you do have more characters in just this list alone than I do entirely.
Leon from Pokemon.
Stay behind me.
Steven Stone from Pokemon.
Steven Stone, yeah.
And Deku.
Wallace, if it wasn't blue.
And Deku from My
Okay.
Hero. Hawk from My Hero. You're dark haired. I'm not gonna count you. Genji.
Genji.
You don't have hair. I don't know if I could count you, but I'm gonna count you anyway.
Saitama?
Garrus from Mass Effect
Okay.
and stuff like that. He's just he's an oddity in my husband list because he's an alien.
Huh.
Like that's the weird thing. As the self-proclaimed furry, I don't actually have that many furry entries in here.
There aren't that many to even list. Not that popular.
It depends.
Depends.
No, it honestly really
Dislike.
depends. Like what media did you watch?
I should just show you the dislike roster and see what you think.
Smash or pass? Are we gonna do smash or pass?
and
Dislike?
dislike. Yeah, get the dislike player, like the dislike veteran, and the resident furry, and see what the resident furry thinks.
Set from League of Legends.
Okay.
Aphelios, from League of Legends.
That would be a great video.
Child from Genshin. I have a lot of
Because,
Genshin
like, I know the
entries.
characters.
Sasaki from
Oh,
Sasaki and
okay.
Miyano.
Write that down, write that
Luke
down.
from Tears of Themis. Marius from Tears of Themis. Jeopard from Honkai.
We totally gotta do Smasher past this light. I didn't even think
Ominous
of that.
Hogwarts Legacy. Baizu from Genshin.
Baishi, yeah,
Daneslip from Genshin.
yeah.
That
That Yu ass haircut though.
What?
Daneslip.
You know.
A haircut. It's basically Dimitri. Come on.
I engraft new news.
Same character.
So 31.
Damn.
31 out of
just that-
129.
You have 129 characters on your list.
Yes.
I could probably only name 10. What?
Let's see. That is actually that's 25% of my list. Okay.
I think the only one, like, fictional character that I'm down bad for is Bayonetta. But, like,
But
who
that's how
isn't?
she's designed.
Yeah, who isn't?
That's like the equivalent of saying like, "Oh, I'm a furry," but the only furry I like is Lola Bunny, and I'm just like,
Yeah. Like, that's how she's made. She's supposed to be.
Feeling of pain.
She's more down bad about herself than anyone else is.
yeah. That's why I just stare at it. And I'm like,
The VTuber clips
Really
of,
cool.
like, where do we even look? There's not a safe place on the planet.
well, hold up, I'm curious.
You gotta play Bayonetta with the curtains closed.
Leave it to me. For Iuno. Loading.
Olivia Armstrong, that's a character I'm pretty down bad for.
Fury boils.
Hawkeye as well. The women in Full Metal are just done really well.
Silence.
This is
Really, all of the characters in Full Metal are done really well.
my moment.
Oh my god, Mustang.
A hunt isn't
You're just sticking over the entire roster of Full Metal.
Yeah. They're all attractive, alright? Most of them
Look,
are.
if you say if you say you want to bang Alphonse, I have
No.
several questions.
Well, one, that's a 16-year-old boy in the body of an armor.
Also, that Clanker.
Yeah, Clanker. Literally.
Like is enough.
His armor design, though, let's admit, like, that's peak.
Fury
I haven't seen any other
I
piece
think
of
it's cute.
media
I think it's cute.
come up with, like, anything better than that. That's not just the Full Metal simp in me. That's like, I wish that people could come up with better suits of armor that's more unique. But, like, she cooked. Arakawa cooked.
The thing is that at the end of the day, you're looking at the material in which character design wise and stuff like that actually really do speak a lot more towards your preferences and such like that.
Yeah.
Like I look at Luke Harrison and stuff like that, and I'm like, I like that it's in a weird sense the layered hairstyle, because I like the fluffier hair
Yes.
kind
me
of
too.
characters and stuff and everything. So I look at him and I'm like, yeah, he checks the boxes in terms of like aesthetic in that front. But there's also the fact that like he's very clean shaven.
Yeah.
He looks put together in a sense, and he has this air of both mystery but intelligence.
Yeah, that's basically like the quintessential attractive man.
But then some people like them rugged or quote unquote messy,
Yeah.
and I'm just staring at it like there's this weird balance of that they have to be messy enough, but not too
Mhm.
messy where they're like a complete like garbage fest right there.
Yeah.
Like if I look at Gallagher, for example, and stuff like that, Gallagher, he doesn't have his tie pulled all the way up. He has like a 5 o'clock shadow. His hair is messy and such like that. And he also has like mismatching like sleeve roll ups
Mhm.
and such. It's kind of an uneven look in general. and stuff. And Luke Harrison also has this uneven look too, because if you look at his sleeves and stuff, he has one rolled up, one non-rolled up.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, and such like that. But it's not messy in a way where it's like, oh, he doesn't have himself put together. It's more like, it's more like he's rugged.
Yeah. He's rugged
And that's what I always,
because of like his job.
yeah, and I like I like studying character design. I like looking
Absolutely.
at why things work out in my brain.
Yeah, like I
Stuff
have
and
a
trying to
bone to
dissect
pick with
it.
some of the designs in 2.0 WuWa. I do. Like there's a lot of the designs about, like I was just talking about how Augusta is like half of what she could have been. There's so much
Is
they
this
could have
character
done.
just I'm not gonna lie, this character as you're playing her, I keep watching her and I'm like, isn't this just Elden Ring?
Pretty much, yeah. You,
It's just Elden Ring.
Pretty much, yeah. I get to aura farm. Like I can even do that with the ults. I'll show you when I go into the second stage. You can just walk with it, and like she'll hold the sword out like like basically Melania. Yeah, it's really cool. It's basically Elden Ring. Her personality, like I have a serious bone to pick with it. I do, because I think there was so much that they could have done with the physical appearance. Everything about her, like the voicing, the story, the way that everything was perfect. 10 out of 10. But the one thing that doesn't match the rest of her character is the way she looks. Like if she's supposed to be this break the mold, fate-defying, like challenge character that comes from absolutely nothing and becomes the ruler of this city that is built around combat in strength. Your personality, your entire worth as a human being is defined by how strong you are. In a city like that, she should match that, right? She should be scarred. She should have dents on armor or something. She'd have marks. She should be muscly. There's like no muscle on her. She's got a big build. She's big. She's tall. But that's the only thing to show that she's strong. There's no muscle. It's just thick. Like that doesn't, you know, it just doesn't match the sword that she's wielding. It doesn't match the personality of her character. If she's supposed to be a Roman warlord, she should be tough. And my best example was Cassandra from Assassin's Creed, where she's not like necessarily buff, but like she's built, you know? She's built for the average woman. She's muscular. She looks like she can throw a spear. She's been through combat. She's got marks. She doesn't have perfect skin. It's like, I wish that they would just challenge that, you know? Make a character that doesn't have perfect complexion, because a character like her shouldn't. And that's okay. Oh yeah, but here's the aura farming. Yep.
Leave it to me. Worry not. Loading.
Come on, it's cool. You can't deny it's cool.
I'm not doing
Genshin could never. Yeah, she's basically just Elden Ring. She's a really cool character and her story was wonderful. That's why I pulled her, because I really like her personality. I like who she is, but I do agree that her design had something left to desire, you know? They could have done more to it. And it's like, I hope that they take those criticisms and they make the future characters better, you know? That's the reason why we're admitting that stuff. It's like, I still like the character. It's just next time when they make the next characters, next patch, I hope they do better. Don't be afraid to challenge that stuff. Don't be afraid to break the mold. Do things that are original, you know? Like WuWa's supposed to be the gacha game that takes all the things that have been in gacha space forever and do none of that. You know? Be original. Take all the problems and fix them.
Yeah.
Character design is one of them.
Worth the chase.
WuWa is the game-changing gacha game that's supposed to take all the problems we've had and fix them.
A hunt isn't complete without a prize.
When are we polling? Right now. Because I missed on Luna, but maybe she'll still show up. I'm still gonna try. We're not done. God damn it. Dungeon? You know what? I'll take another dungeon copy. Spicy, get out of here. You're cursing my polls.
Sometimes I get a little
Your bad luck is fucking with me.
He's like, I did nothing.
Yeah, it's just by being here. He's stealing all my luck.
Precision.
It
Like, oh, let me ruin his pull so that I can come in and take the character. Oh, you're pulling for Iuno? Yeah, let me just go in and pull for the character you're pulling for. Just don't fuck with you. I know you were thinking it.
That's a wonderful idea.
Yeah,
Let me
I
go
know
and
you were
pull for that
thinking
real
it.
quick.
Bruh.
I knew
Let me
you
go
were
get that
thinking it.
character.
You do that. I go make a new account, you know, just so I can have another set of characters to pull for, and then you can do it again. Isn't that fun?
Honor cannot
He
be
doesn't even want the character. He's just doing it because I have it.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
I mean, that's why I like WuWa, because like it has all the problems that most gacha games do. Like, it's a gacha game. It still has all of the problems that we've always had. But the difference is that they actually fix them. You know, they actually respond to feedback, which means that if I ever have problems, I'm not like sitting there saying, "Oh, I hate this thing about WuWa," with the mentality of that it's never going to be changed. I'm saying it with the intention that it will, because it probably will. You know, if enough people say something is bad with like actual valuable criticism, then they do actually change stuff. But if people are just shit talking something because they don't like it and because they're mad, then, you know, they're not going to actually fix it. That's why like valuable criticism is really helpful, but we don't listen to people who just are shit talking and being negative just for the sake of being negative.
They really just, oh god, it really did just pick everything. Oh no.
We call those mint pickers.
No, it counted everything.
Oh yeah. It's a game where we're looking under the skirt is yeah. We're looking under the skirt is authorized. Yeah. Yeah, there isn't really censorship in WuWa, and you know what? It's an adult game. I want it to be written and played like an adult game.
Phrasing.
I don't want to feel like it's a Genshin, because Genshin appeals to like too much of an audience. You know, they want to go for like kid friendly, but also most of the people who play it are in their 20s or above. Like, what? It's the most like monetary predatory gacha we have, and yet it's trying to appeal towards a younger audience. Like, who are you for? WuWa doesn't care about its younger audience. That's not what they're here for. They're appealing to the adults. The gooners.
Sus.
It is kind of sus, but the good thing is that the story is actually genuinely good. So like I can overlook the gooning. It's not excessive either, except for Cantarella. That was Chong-Li and Cantarella. For a while, it was pretty excessive, which is why I didn't play. But like they doubled back, you know, they went back on it. So like they were getting a little excessive with the gooning, so they toned it down. See, that's the thing, is that when people actually criticize it, they change stuff pretty quickly. That's another thing. It doesn't just take WuWa 3 years to fix one thing and add us weapon loadouts. It takes them like all of like 3 months. They do things quick. They actually respond, and it's like if they can't fix something immediately, they'll at least acknowledge the thing, you know, as any developer should. It's like that they're just making a good game. They're actually passionate about their product, whereas I don't feel like the Genshin devs care all that much. Yuno's pretty gooner? Well, yeah, why do you think I'm pulling for her? I mean... yeah, she is pretty gooner, so is Augusta. But, like, it's a mature game. I don't mind it so much. Most of the characters are gooner. But they also do it to the men, too, so... At least we're pretty balanced. It's not just the women. The men are also pretty damn gooner. So... At least we have equality. Unlike Genshin.
39 pages. 39 pages.
And counting.
Yeah. Still going.
Yep. Yeah, Yuno is really gooner, but her story was super bittersweet, and I really liked it. And I wanted to pull her just because of the story. But yeah, the feat would, like, Really? With the feet every time I hit her ult button? It would be funny though. Every time I'm like, I play Augusta and Shorekeeper, and then like it's fine, and then they get flashbanged by the feet. Anytime anybody comes into stream and I'm ulting with Yuno. Every other character is like just normal. They're like cool. They're badass. And then there's Yuno bouncing a ball with her toesies. They're doing it for the men, but we have 6 men. Yeah. They need to add more. That's what I'm saying. Balance it out. Make the men just as gooner as the women. Do both. Yeah. Why don't have my men have ass? I'm just saying. If you're gonna do it to the women, do it to the men too. Do both. Nobody complains if both of them are just as gooner. Like, yes, everyone wants that. And not every dude needs to be a Genshin daddy. Some of them can have some variation, you know? Absolutely.
But it won't get us the bucks.
It probably will. Well, that's the thing, is we don't even know, because, like, nobody will try. The gacha games are too scared. They're scared to try. But Love in Deep Space exists, so, you know. I love that that game exists just to prove that the male or the female audience does really want gooner men. And there definitely is money for it, because Love in Deep Space is one of the most profitable gacha games currently on the market. So, you know, I'm just saying, like, they're not just appealing towards the men. You gotta appeal towards the women too. Everyone wants attractive characters in general. Like, duh. Luke will give them plenty money. Absolutely. And I'm gonna pull on him. Of course.
Phrasing.
I know. I don't correct myself deliberately. And then maybe when he joins my team, he can pull me.
He's already pulled you. You already know that.
He's yanking my chain. If that, I think he probably would be into that. Actually, I don't even know him yet. I'm just looking at him.
It's like stop, buy him dinner first.
Yeah. I don't even know him yet.
Nice trophy.
I can't wait to see his story bit. I want to see like who he is, because it does matter to me too. I need to know the character. The personality is the thing that I'm most attracted to. Which is why I would go after Luke Herson, but I wouldn't go after Mustang. Because like Mustang's cool, but you know, he's not on my smash list.
A hunt isn't complete without a prize.
How about this? After you try a pool and stuff like that, we're gonna do some dislike smasher pass.
Smasher pass dislike? Maybe I could be down. Yeah.
Call it precision.
There's a lot of characters.
Just to get it over. Just to get it over with.
Get it over with? Yeah. And I can tell you which characters I like. You're scared of polling for them? What if they think I'm with them? What do you mean? What they? Which one? What, the Gooners?
Gooner.
Well, I don't care. I'm pulling for Yuno. I don't give a shit if they think I'm gooning. I like the character because her story was bittersweet.
Call it precision.
It was really nice.
A hunt isn't complete without a prize.
Also, her combat is so cool. The Reddit for Luke? Well, they don't care. How would they know unless you interact with them? They don't give a shit. If anybody sees you pulling for Luke, you have your own reasons. Who cares what anybody else thinks, dude? If you're watching my streams, you're probably someone who doesn't give a shit. Yeah. Just do what you
Mark
like.
Simpson.
Do what you like.
Think he's neat.
I think he's neat. Yeah, I do think he's neat. He's a very smart man. And what human being wouldn't find that attractive? Intelligence meets security. Security is something that everyone wants. Like, he will be emotionally aware, and he can beat the shit out of my enemies. Like, who wouldn't want that?
Leave it to me. Loading.
He's really smart, emotionally aware, secure, and also can crush people. So, I mean, like,
It's
the
funny
perfect
knowing
man.
people are botting their Sony PlayStation Portable to play Zenless on Zero.
Are they? Really? For
Yes.
Zenless?
If you're able to play the game, man.
Astral modulation.
Yeah, I've never played it. I've seen plenty of it, though.
Fury boil.
It's so gooner. Top-notch security? Absolutely. Like, that's why we like Zani. It's the same reason we like Zani. Like, this dude probably overworks himself for the same things. Like, that's why he looks so scraggly in some parts. You know? He's put together. He's a hard worker. He's good at his job. He's intelligent.
Worth the chase.
But, like, he's still probably empathetic. He's probably a sweet man. True. Yeah, exactly. It's just we're attracted to the human side of the character. Like, what's not attractive about that? Those are all traits about people that people find attractive. Those are just conventionally good traits. So when you write characters like that, of course. Like Augusta is that strong woman, you know, she's a warlord, but she's still a human being and she has flaws. Like, she might have the mass of the sun in crushing power, but like, that's not why I like her. Some people may be into that. Some people are pulling her for that, but I like her story. I like her personality. It feels cool playing her and knowing that, like, you know, who she is. It's the same reason why people will pick Overwatch characters. Some people just goon for them, and some people pick them maybe because they like the playstyle. And some people identify with the character's personality and who they are, you know? Some people will play characters because they just identify with the character. Like, that's why I play Brigitte. But then they retconned all her lore, so... Still mad about that. Never not gonna be. Yeah, we can do Smash or Pass this light in a minute. Let me finish this whole thing.
No worries.
Like, I'm not going to spend more on her. If I miss the 50-50 for her, my next one's guaranteed. So I'll just use that for, like, Luke or Amith. Whatever character I'm not pulling on my main account, I'll just pull on my alts. So that way I can play both. Because I want them both pretty equally. You wanted to be sub DPS or support because my team would look like Shangli, Gauntlet main DPS, Sani Gauntlet main DPS, Luke main DPS, Sanoa main DPS. Yeah. Hey, you play however you want. Like, I don't need another DPS on my alt account. I need one on my main account. So if Luke is the DPS, then he'll probably be on my main account. Well, no, because if he's the DPS, which would be unfortunate, I have too many Spectro characters. I don't need more. I need variation in my damage type because the enemies I can't beat are the ones that resist it. So I need literally anything other than Spectro. So I'm hoping Amith is the damage dealer and Luke is the sub DPS / healer. I hope so. Give me healer mans. All the healers are women. Stop with this trope, all right? Like, I get that that's historically, you know, normal, but like, it's the break the mold game. Come on, break the mold. Do something new. Challenge the norm because people like that. That's part of the reason why they're so successful right now. Is because they're viewed that way. People trust Kuro to actually, like, do things, you know? Do I have any more pulls? Got one. I got un pull.
A single pool.
A single one. Well, I have I have standard pulls. There we go. I do need the broad blade for Augusta. It would be really nice if we at least got the broad blade today. I'm at, let's see, what am I at? 11. Okay, so I'm almost at soft pity. So this will put me at soft pity. Damn it, really? Well, I'm at soft pity now, so I can at least do singles. Single.
Wee.
God damn it. Let's go gambling.
Wee.
Come on, give me the
Got this.
gold. Fuck you. Standard pulls. That's fine. Well, the day resets tomorrow, literally. So the next patch is starting actually tomorrow. So we'll be able to visit the story. I think we'll probably do WuWa tomorrow, be honest, because I want to see the new patch when it comes out. So I actually get to play my main account. Let's go. I actually get to do things.
Me.
I've been just like passively farming on my main account, stocking up all my resources.
Maybe not. Where my blade?
I'll do my main account later tonight. We can do Smash or Pass now. Spicy, you want to take part in that too?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know all of the characters because there's a lot, and I skipped a lot of their stories and personalities, but I know some of them. You know, you know what? Just because I don't know them all, I'm just gonna leave them in the dark. I'm just gonna save it. I'll be laughing. It'll be funny for me seeing which ones you guys smash, not knowing anything about them. I mean, what else is Smash or Pass about other than judging things by their physical appearance, right? Conforming them to your personal norms. All right, let me pull up a dislike roster. See, how do I want to do this? I wonder if there's like a tier list thing that I can just borrow as a Smash or Pass thing. The gameplay of Ameth and Luke, but I don't want to spoil myself. Yeah, they already leaked it, but I haven't looked yet. I will look at it tomorrow. We'll enjoy it together tomorrow because it's coming out, I'm pretty sure. Literally. Yeah, today's February 2nd, and they said the 3rd is when it launches, so literally tomorrow is when the next one starts. So we'll be there day one, and we can all enjoy it together. I won't do the story because I'm sure you guys will probably want to play it yourselves. But we can like explore whatever, and well, maybe we'll do the story. We'll see. We'll figure it out when we get there. How about that? But anyway, let me end my YouTube stream real quick. YouTube, we're gonna do more WuWa tomorrow. So if you guys want to see that, make sure to stay tuned. You can message me in my Discord if you need or stay updated there. Thank you to everybody who's supporting the Patreon, and I will see you guys soon. We're gonna do Smash or Pass over on Twitch, so if you guys want to keep up with us, feel free to hop over there. Links in my bio. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Have a good night.